As Canadian internets.
Tragic. Kevin, can you get better internet, please?
Refresh stream. All right. But yeah, this combo, I mean, it's like gives you cards. Pretty good.
That's crazy. We probably reread the card, Kevin, because the stream crashed.
Alright. We got 1-0 Satono Diamond. It's still dead?
Still dead.
Wait, no, there's no way it's still dead.
It's working
It's still
on my
dead.
screen.
It's not loading. Oh, it's not loading for me either. It's back now. Let me refresh again.
Yeah, it's working for me.
Working for me. And
Yeah,
my
it's not working for me, but whatever.
Streamlabs says it's still is it all on.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. They see it.
Alive?
This deck is so
We're
expensive.
alive. Well, you said the deck says cheap.
Yeah, until I found out there was a 1790 double R. What the fuck?
I mean, at least the SPs are cheap because you get open so many.
I don't-
box.
I don't want BSPs.
Okay, dude.
I use pretty well,
1790
too.
is not that bad.
No, but the deck plays like 8 double Rs,
Alright.
and they're all like 390 plus. Shit adds up.
Continuing on, we have 1-0 Satono Diamond. During your turn, you have 2 more other Uma characters. This gets plus 4k power, so it's 8k in turn. And then when it attacks, if you have a Stock Soul CX in your climax area and you have 2 more other Uma characters, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to X Uma characters from among them, show it to your opponent at the hand, and send the rest to waiting room. X is equal to 2 if there is a marker underneath this, otherwise it is 1.
Yeah, so this is a Maguro for 5 that could potentially be a 2-card Maguro if you have Inheritance. And as we've said before, it really depends on how good Inheritance is. So
Yeah. I mean, it is nice that it's like 8k for free reason. And on stock soul, you get the extra stock as well. And yeah, there are some like decent inheritance cards to like let you either loot this or if you spend a little bit of stock, brainstorm, salvage this card. So it's like more pretty loopable on top of yeah, just giving you that kind of poor selection plus if you do marker it, and even if you don't, you still get your combo. It's pretty. I think like it reads pretty good. There's better choices in the deck. So I just wanted to throw it at a 3 out of 5, but I can see people like running this in blue heavy lists that make use of the stock.
3 out of 5.
sounds good.
Alright, next we got 3-2 Narita Top Road. When it's placed on stage on hand, you can heal 1. When the Pan CX is placed in your climax area, if this is in your front row and this card has a marker underneath it, and you have 4 more other Uma Musume characters, this turn this gains the following ability. Auto, this ability can only be activated up to once per turn. When this card's damage is cancelled, you may deal 3 damage to your opponent. And if that damage is cancelled, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent.
Yeah, so this is a cancel burn, and then cancel burn on your cancel burn with Inheritance and a full board healer.
Yeah, the cancel burn meme can't hold them all. I mean, there is support for pan stacks, I guess. So like, I thought it was worth including just for that. But I don't like the full field condition plus inheritance. Although I guess it is free, other than that cost. Yeah, it's
a
alright.
bitch one.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess if you just want to like burn through their deck and like if you only need to stick 6 to 7 damage, it's fine. This will never kill from level 2 probably. But it is a healer. Maybe 3 out of 5. I don't see anyone actually using this because there's better top ends, like let's face Rice or even Spechan. I think is better than this. But yeah, if you do run the 8 pants, hey, let's just put that 2 out of 5 for that list then.
You shouldn't be spitting on my stream. Don't go spit.
Spit.
Yeah, all the spits.
Alright, next we got 2-3 event. If you have 5 more other Uma characters, choose one of your battling characters. This turn against the following ability. Choose one battling character, not one of yours. Choose one battling characters. This turn, This cannot deal damage to players. Then choose one of your characters. This turn is plus 1500 power. So it's a 1500 counter. That's an
Right.
anti-damage.
It's a full board darkness plan. That's pretty crazy.
I mean, this has been printed multiple times.
I know, and it never sees play. I feel
Wait,
like
it sees
whenever it
play.
gets printed, but...
It sees play
In what? In what, Kevin?
Project
In
Project
what?
Sekai. Project Sekai. Project Sekai. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
and you know how bad that card is in Project Sekai?
It's still played. It's still played.
Yeah. Okay, so one. Can you name another?
Listen, Kevin, it loses to Goblin's Slayer. Terrible. Terrible.
Bounce counters OP.
Exactly. Yeah, I do see a lot of people like trying to dump this card into their like starting Twitter lists. I do think it has the problem of like, was this actually hosting in the current meta on top of the full field condition, which I think is real. Often. I'll give it. I kind of want to do 2 out of 5, but I think like it is useful in like certain lists like standby where you do need to like just burn stock sometimes to get that extra turn to live. So 3 out of 5, or is that a little bit too optimistic?
Yeah, up to you. 3 out of 5.
Sure, people can clown on me later for the ratings.
All right, we're finally done with TDs. Let's hop right into the yellow cards.
Yeah.
First up, we have 0-0 Grass Wonder. On play, check the top 2 cards of your deck and put them back on top in any order, and then when it's placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, clock yourself 1. If you do, set your deck for level 1 or lower.
So it's a true Ricky with a relevant second effect. We do, in fact, like relevant second effects.
Yeah. Level 1 or lower is I guess that's pretty standard nowadays.
That is true Ricky.
Yeah, exactly. So I miss Ricky's that let you choose the color that or card that you throw in from waiting room.
Yeah, select the clock, kind of OP.
Yeah, exactly. But it has to look at top 2. I think this is like your standard card. So unless you have to be cringe and play green, the really, really bad green Ricky just for that color, I'd say this is like auto included in almost every list.
Which is why it's also the most expensive card.
Yeah, exactly. So 4 out of 5.
Yeah. Just pick this up if you're playing Uma.
Exactly.
Alright, next we got 3-2 Mr. CB. What does CB stand for? Cockball.
CB.
Yeah, minus the torture. Feels bad.
Alright, continuous. This gets -1 level in hand always. Continuous. If you have 2 more other Uma Musume character, this gets plus 3k power, so it's always 11k. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can heal 1. And while you're level 2 or lower, when it's placed on stage from hand, you may pay cost of resting 2 of your characters. If you do not, send this to waiting room.
Yes, this is the unconventional early play. EPs always, but resting 2 characters may or may not be expensive if you don't play Inheritance.
Probably. Yeah, I think it crutches on that. Or if you have back rows that don't care if they're tapped, which luckily you do exist.
This is the only EP healer.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Yes.
But at least you don't need to get 4 more board condition. You don't need to get,
although 4 more board condition probably would have been more preferable to resting 2 dudes.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on the set.
Yeah, I mean, this forces you into Inheritance, so yeah, you can't really... It's tough to play this in the standby deck, I think, because of that. You do play a little bit less Inheritance in that list. It always having power, though, I think is, like, pretty sick.
Yeah.
11k is good.
It's a good power.
Yeah. I want to say this is pretty close to being a staple. I don't see why you wouldn't play this, because, yeah, if you don't like Inheritance, you shouldn't play this deck anyways. I mean, the entire set. Because yeah, it rests lives or dies on that special keyword.
Better than what Heavenbread's Red got. Heavenbread Red had rest 3 characters.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god, I didn't even. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I want to say this is probably a 4 out of 5, just because like yeah, if you're gonna play Uma, you're gonna play Inheritance, and the cost is fake then, or more fake than it would be otherwise. So, and you do have things like the Magi, and I guess actually that's kind of it. To help with not caring about what you're tapping. So yeah, probably you do probably see this in almost every single list. Let's go 4 out of 5.
Sounds good. All right, next we got 00 Smart Falcon. When it's placed on stage from hand, if you have 2 more other Uma Musume characters, you may draw 1. If you do, discard 1, and then when it's placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, discard 1 to drop search.
Oh, double filter drop search.
So this is literally the Mari drop search that got banned in Sunshine.
Yeah. Throwback.
Yeah.
Well, let's get banned. This has 8 standby.
Oh, true.
And this has Yo Burn. It has a Yo Burn.
I do want to say like it's pretty awesome to have all that hand filter. Problem is it doesn't have inheritance, so like it's just a dead card on board otherwise. And yeah, board slots are tight. I'll probably throw it into yeah, to be honest, I think it's a 2 out of 5 because there's other cards you can play for hand filter that also like play better with inheritance cards.
Okay, this is good in
Pardon?
Sunshine because you can search out your one of Yo Burner in Sunshine and then draw this and discard the Yo Burner so you can standby it out.
You also needed it because you had like no better discards in that deck.
Wait, you had Rico.
That was at level 2, my man. You had to stand by that card.
Yeah.
You had to put that card in your graveyard.
All right. Next we have 00 Air Shakur.
Nice.
When is placed
Air Shaker.
When it's placed on stage from hand, look at the top card of your deck, put it on top of your deck or into waiting room, and you can pay 1, tap this to salvage Brainstorm 4.
Yeah, so it's like that. We saw that in we've seen this before. It's just a 5-card Brainstorm on play. We've seen it a million times.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, what do you guys usually rate that profile then?
And just a 2.
I don't know. It's like fine, yeah.
If it's the only Brainstorm, it'll be higher. But
I'm not complaining, but like.
But this is like a good yellow splash if you need yellow.
Yeah, it's true. 2 out of 5, just because we have an inheritance Brainstorm. That'll probably see more play.
All right, next we have 00 Grass Wonder.
Woo,
oh, she has 2 good cards. Damn.
Yeah.
When it's placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, discard 1 if you do, salvage a Uma character if you do, choose one of your characters, and one of your other Uma characters, it gets +1 key power, and it has inheritance. Now, since this is the first inheritance card, I guess I'll explain it right now. What inheritance does, so I don't have to read it every single time, but what inheritance does is when your other character is placed on stage from hand, if that character does not have a marker underneath it, aka you not use a different inheritance to give it a marker, you may choose up to 1 marker underneath this card and this card itself and place them underneath that character face up as markers in any order. If you do, send the rest of the markers to waiting room. So if this has 1 marker underneath it and you play character, you can put itself and a marker underneath that character as a marker. Or you don't have to put another marker underneath it. You can just put herself underneath it if you want. Or if she has.
You don't need to put herself. You got to put the other marker too.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's basically just, kind of shoving herself into other people. You shove the horse into the other horse.
Exactly.
That's how you
Inheritance.
horse baby.
You make the baby horse.
Yeah. I think it has something to do with like passing on genes or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, stats or something. Which actually kind of works towards this, where like inheritance does take up some of the cost of things. So, you have that in terms of the finishers. And there's also a really cool, not cool, but really useful blue 1/0 that makes use of inheritance to salvage, which basically means you can turn all these utility inheritance cards into like markers for that and just salvage a different card. So it creates this like, really cool engine, I guess. Main thing about this one is it's a ditch out, salvage and power and inheritance. So like, I think it like ranks up pretty high in terms of just giving you that utility to like continue using other inheritance cards, and yeah, just like and then using it to inherit whatever else you salvage. I do see it in a lot of lists with inheritance, so I'm probably going to put it maybe as a like 4 out of 5. Although you only ever run it as like 1 or 2 copies from what I've seen. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Next, you have 00 Yaino Mutake.
Oh my.
That was the pronunciation.
You're doing this on purpose, right?
Yaino
Muteki?
Muteki. Fuck you.
I
Oh,
need to clip this.
During your turn,
I'd
this gets
start.
+1k power, and when it is reversed, you may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. If you reveal one or more, choose up to 1 Uma characters from among them. Add a hand, send the rest to waiting room, and discard 1 card. This is often known as a Rize or on reverse Rize.
You guys love on reverse 3 days like I do, right? The best profile at 0?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess 3K is okay, but like, you also
No.
have a Cheery.
No, it's not okay.
Yeah, especially if you want to crash it, right, and get your mill immediately.
I've gone ad nauseum about in this stream about how much I love Anniversaries. So, how do you personally feel about them, Sam? What would you rate this card being an Anniversary Day?
You know, last deck
Uh,
that I saw had to play on reverse Rize that in the meta was a Pot Chain. 8-door Tokyo Revengers
oh
played
God.
Yeah, because it had nothing better.
Yeah, I want to put this as like a 1 or 2. Coin flip it. No,
I think Anniversaries are usually like 2s, just for the record. I'm just gonna put that out there. I hate them, but they are still like costless mill and hand fix and.
yeah,
Well, the thing is,
but I feel like you have better choices.
this chat has a
Look, if you want to
Fuka.
shit on this card, I'm down. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
tell you no.
1 out of 5. You have better choices. Let's do it. A 3K on
This
reverse. I don't know.
the fact that this has a Fuka, it makes it that level.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, 1-0 King Halo. When it's placed in station from hand, if you have another Uma character, this turn just gets +6k power, so it'll be 7k on your turn. And when this is reversed, if you have 2 or more other Uma characters, you can send 1 marker underneath this to waiting room. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, add the hand, and send the rest to waiting room. You can add any cards, even events and climaxes.
Does being an honor versus Rize it's technically a costless Cosmo, does it make it better? Even though it's still on reverse?
Uh,
That's like a philosophical question I don't want to ask myself.
yeah, I guess it grabs any card, but yeah, on reverse, that will actually die to anything on yeah, the follow-up turn, opponent's turn. Actually, I don't really like this card. And there's not too many other cards in yellow for level 1 either, so like you actually have to reach to get the color for this. I'm going to probably, yeah, get clowned on in the future, but I'm gonna put 1 out of 5 for now. It might have like, yeah, some selective play, but you also have brainstorm that like you know, when it hits you can look at 3 as well and grab anything, so like that might just be a better option if you want to spam CXs instead of having to rely on this.
Yeah.
Love check the arrow brainstorms. Woo.
All right, next
Yeah.
we have 1-0 Seiyun Sky. If all your characters are Uma, this gets the following 2 abilities. During your turn, this gets +4k, so it's 6/5 in your turn. And during your turn, this is placed on stage from hand. At the start of your Encore step, you may pay 1. If you do, draw 2, discard 2. And when this card's battle point is reversed, if you have a choice 6 in your climax area and you have 2 or more other Uma characters, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, add a hand, and send the rest to waiting room. And this card does have a soul trigger on it.
You know,
Yeah.
probably isn't actually that bad, but
Yeah.
it's a weird card. It does a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
The draw 2, discard 2 at Encore step is really weird. Yeah, I don't know. Like, just like the previous thing where like, yeah, you're grabbing whatever card you want. I guess it's like good if you play event heavy as well. And then it having stock trigger does help with, yeah, event heavy decks where you don't get enough triggers in general. Maybe like 2 out of 5. I'm not sure. It really depends, like if that draw ditch at Encore step is like worth it.
it's so weird.
Yeah.
It's like really weird.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Maybe we'll have some crazy niche in the future, but yeah, 2 out of 5 for now.
okay.
Alright, next we got 1-0 Copano Ricky.
Yeah, cute horse.
Then your turn, if you have another Uma character, this gets plus 3 key power, so 6/5 on your turn. And when it's placed in stage from hand, if this card has a marker underneath it, choose one of your other Uma characters. This turn gets plus 2k powers and the following ability. When this card's battle opponent's reverse, search your deck for up to one Uma character, show it to your opponent, add the hand, and shuffle your deck afterwards.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know this. I didn't read this card. This card actually like.
It,
That's
it,
pretty
it
good.
gives 2k and on reverse. But the problem, it can't give it to itself. It has to give it to another character.
Yeah, that's the only problem. But it's a good attacker though, all the same.
That's true.
So you just play
6/5.
you play one of these, you play 2 of these down, and you give one to the other that has the inheritance marker. Bam.
And luckily, your other yellow level 1 combos already need to reverse anyway.
True.
That's true. I mean, I guess it's okay if you're also playing, the yellow.
Yeah, if you play
replace
yellow.
that. Yeah.
Both
my
special
problem-
week in
No.
Sayun Sky.
Oh
Same
god.
sky.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I think there's better cards that make use of inheritance or markers to salvage. Oh wait, this is search. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Meh.
This is like the climax combo. Give on reverse search to a thing. Just
Yeah.
with inheritance.
Exactly. So it's not a real plus. Unless your inheritance card itself plus, which we will see soon. 2 out of 5. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Word.
1-0 Hishi Akebono. When it's placed in stage or hand, if all players resolve the following effect: if you have 5 or more memories, choose up to 4 cards in your memory and send all other cards to the waiting room. And when this attacks, choose one of your other Uma characters. This turn gets plus X power. X is equal to the number of your other Uma characters times 500. So it's a memory flush as well as a Shimakai.
Yeah, that's card effects for sure.
Yeah.
I guess those are 2 effects. I'm not sure they're desirable together, but
Yeah, it's like one of those weird things where they're like I guess we need to give this sets anti-memory stuff. To just throw it on the Shimakai and not worry about it. Yeah, a lot of cards nowadays are just getting extra text for no reason. It's a completely meta call, so I guess that counts under niche tech, 2 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too bad Saikano's is this still dead in the Japanese meta?
For the most part.
yeah,
you
you'll
go.
see that Cooper every now and then.
All right, next squad. This is exciting
Seven.
finisher that people were hyping about at the beginning. We got 3-2 special week. When this is
The
placed
only
on
one.
stage from hand, you may heal up to 1. And this turn, this gets the following. This gets plus 3k power, so it's 12k on turn. And when it attacks, if you have the choice 6 in climax area, and there's a marker underneath this, and you have another Uma character, you can pay 2. If you do, your opponent reveals top 3 cards of the deck. Choose up to 1 character or event and up to 1 climax from among them. Send them to the clock in any order and send the rest to waiting room. So it's a 1 character or event and 1 climax.
Mhm.
See a maximum of 2 clocks.
Yeah. It really depends on how compressed your opponent is. It's kind of like Buzz and Woody.
Yeah.
I feel like same energy. It really depends on your opponent's deck. state
So
of the
you
card.
play 5 door, 3 choice.
No,
I mean, I guess
no,
it's
I'm not trying to.
yeah, you are
I'm-
guaranteed to always send something in, right?
Yeah. It's impossible to miss.
Yeah.
But at that point, it's just like a super burn one. I
It's
guess.
a super mocha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I had a lot of high hopes for this, but I think I need to see the Sims. Just to see
You need a
what's the
map.
real reach of this. I don't think it ever kills from level 2. But it is kind of cool. Double is
It is cool.
pretty cheap, but double is definitely not enough to guarantee you kill someone. You'd probably want to triple if you actually do use this finisher. The stock cost I think is actually not that bad if you use there's another card that's a pretty cool stock charger, hand to stock rather, that I think enables having enough stock to pull this off, but otherwise, yeah. as you mentioned before, yeah, like the reach might not just be enough anyways. 3 out of 5, I think. It's definitely something worth testing. Um, but yeah, got to see the simulations.
Yeah, this card's so Jason, you play four Mile Top Gun CXs, one Rice Shower, and then three Special Week. The
I think I'd rather
The
play three
Chinese
special.
know.
I think I'd rather
Bro,
play three.
The Chinese know. The Chinese knows.
The Chinese know. They know. They're knowers.
All right, we got 3/2 Maru Zensky. When his attacks, choose one of your other Uma Musume characters. This turn gets plus 2k power, so it's 11/5 on your turn. And its ability activates up to once per turn. During this turn, during the turn, this is placed on the stage from hand. The damage dealt by this is cancelled. Mill 1, and then deal X damage to your opponent, where X is equal to the level of the card milled plus 1. Musashi, as Sam has said.
Maruzensky Sashi. Wow.
I think this is literally the Calliope one.
Yeah, it is. It's the Preem Booster Calliope.
Yeah.
Calliope.
Is this 1 out of 5?
1?
I mean, what do you guys usually put Musashi's?
I don't know.
I think it's
whatever. It's whatever the person, however the person feels about Musashi's, man.
So let's see.
Are you Musashi?
What if you don't play a top end and you play bodyguard and Musashi's?
Oh my god! And El Condor Pasa tail.
Oh, true.
I don't know you say it's some kind of pasta.
That's to go with the wrestler mask.
Yeah.
Bro, you literally just said a pasta name.
I did say a pasta name.
Yeah. Yeah. When was the last time anyone actually put Musashi's in their list?
Literally Hall Live.
Sure. Yeah. Whatever. 1 out of 5. I think Age of Musashi's over. We're over a Kantai collection.
Smooch, man.
Yeah. Someone's gonna clown on me for this take though, but we'll see.
0/0 Haru Urara. When it's placed in station from hand, you can pay 1, discard Climax. If you do, salvage Climax. So CX Swapper, and when a level 1 and lower stock, so CX is placed in Climax area. You have 2 more other Uma Musume character, mill 3. Choose a 1 level X or lower Uma Musume character from your wave room, add a hand, and then X is equal to the number of Uma Musume characters sent to wave room by this card's effect. So you mill 3, you can salvage to level 3 or lower. 3 characters.
Yeah, I love Warehouse at 0. Kind of sick though. Like actually, this card's kind of sick.
Yeah, it does come with its own Climax swap. That's pretty cool. Stock so it does charge. I mean, I guess like 3 out of 5, just because like it's one of the 2 options for level 0.
One of the 3
combos.
options.
Wait, there's a third one? I guess I just skimmed that over then.
There's a stock soul, a 2 soul, and a door. Level 0 combo.
Oh, right, the 2 soul.
I'm getting a phone call.
Oh my god, what the fuck are you getting? How dare you forget about the 2 soul?
I know,
How
right?
dare
The
you.
strongest. Yeah.
Alright, goodbye, Jason.
Yeah. 8 2 soul deck, strongest deck in Weiss Schwarz.
Yeah, you don't have to be 18, so you can be 2 soul pants. You're still spamming the same amount as 2 souls.
Yeah,
Alright. 1-0 Mr. CB. During your turn, this hits plus 4k power. During this card's battle, when damage you take is cancelled, you may return this to hand. So it is a 7k that has cancel bounce back.
If this card had inheritance, I actually would think it's playable.
Yeah, if everything just had inheritance.
Yeah, if every card had inheritance.
Might as well give this 2 soul and the soul trigger as well.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, put it on a modern power level at least if they gave it that. 1 out of 5? I don't see anyone actually like running this because generally there's better options to run at 1 anyways, so.
True.
Yeah.
Alright, next we got 1-0 Nishino Flower. Why does she look like she's a bumblebee? When it attacks, if you have 2 more other Uma characters, this gets plus 2k power, so 6k on attack. And during your opponent's turn, when this is reversed, you can pay 1 if you do, rest this, and then start your next Encore step, send this to waiting room.
6k. Pay 1 like temporary plus. I guess it's funny. Not too much to say about this. I'd also say a pack filler, so 1 out of 5. Not sure in what case you'd actually make use of this.
Sorry, Bumblebee fans.
Feels bad.
She has pig ears, though. She looks like a pig. A half pig, half bumblebee.
Because the colors, yeah.
All right, next we got 2-1 Fuji Kiseki. When this is placed in stage from hand, mill 3. If there's a climax among them, choose one of your opponent's level 3 or lower front row characters you may send into waiting room. And when it is reversed, if the battle opponent's level is higher than your opponent's level, you may send that character's stock. If you do, send the bottom card of your opponent's stock to waiting room. So it's a Adachi with the mill 3's paint, like
Card Titan.
remove character. Yeah, Card Titan, people often call it, or I forgot, Nanashi or whatever it's called from Seven Deadly.
Yep.
Originally, this effect was printed back in Assault Lily with Yuja, the Yuja bomb, but then there's another Yuja bomb, so...
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, it wasn't Yuja. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, this card exists.
Yeah. I mean, I see it played quite a bit. Definitely a meta call. In the current meta, probably it doesn't need to be played. Like the early plays in this list, in this set are like pretty big on their own, and there's plenty of options to throw in like level assist or 1K globals in the back. So trying to clear field probably isn't too big of a deal.
But with standby being more prevalent and Kanata Marine being more prevalent.
That's a very good point, actually. You know what? Yeah, I think. Wait, so if a card is like purely meta call, is that 2 or 3 out of 5? Because I think
I give it 3.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Because if the meta calls for it, as you mentioned, like Kanata standby decks, this is a great like 2-for-1 if you do manage to compress. And there's plenty of level 1 climax combos or level 0 ones that mill you through. You can have your dank second deck, so you can often hit the mill 3. Yeah, 3 out of 5.
Is there a button open where she's showing some chest?
Yeah, I didn't want to mention it, but it's there. It has the fan service effect too.
Poggers. Time to build.
I know.
Time to buy. All right, next we got 2-1 Aishin Flash. When your character uses this card as backup, it's a memory kick backup. 3K memory kick backup.
Yeah, I think another meta call. 3K is sick, especially in the standby list. You probably want to run this as at least the one of. Yeah, sure. 305. Like you have some really good early plays here too, so it's worth protecting them. I can't remember what in Japan does get hosed by memory kick, but I mean, there's always something. 305.
Any random decks you run into that has a 4 more finisher condition.
Oh, that's true. In the mirror match, this card will be hilarious as well.
In the mirror match against the pants top end.
Yeah.
All right. 2-1 Seeking the Pearl. That's literally her name. Okay.
Yeah.
Horse
names are crazy.
If all your characters are Uma Musume, this gets plus 7k and plus 1 soul, so it's 11k with plus 1 soul, 2 soul. And when it attacks, if you have the win CX in your climax area, and you have 2 more other Uma Musume characters, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 Uma character from among them, show to your opponent at the hand and send the rest to waiting room. And this turn is getting to opponent building. When this card's damage is cancelled until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gets plus 4k power. So if you hit this condition, it'll be 16k on your turn and 15k off turn.
Pretty dank. It is. The thing I hate about these like level 2 plusing combos though is like it mills through your deck, and generally your second deck is like the best one you will ever get in the game. Oh, non-selective. What's that?
Just milk clean.
Oh, true. Yeah, always hit. I do like how it does get a soul though. Wind trigger though, that's generally a minus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like, it is really big, but you can actually. There's a generic 2-1 that also gets 14k for no reason. In this set, and doesn't require. Oh, this so I'll just throw it as 2 out of 5, but I don't think this actually sees play.
Hey.
Plus, I think Uma Musume has like look at up to like 4 and take anything. If I recall correctly, we'll see. Memory might be bad.
All right, next we got 2-1 Kawakami Princess. If this card has a marker underneath it, and you have two more other Uma Musume characters, this gets plus 3k power, so it's 8k with a marker. And you have two more other Uma Musume characters, this gets plus 6k. So with a marker is a 14k, without a marker is an 11k. 2-1 with a soul trigger.
Yeah. Pretty vanilla. Oh, just in terms of like, you're playing a 2/1, gets big. It really big. I'm not sure if there's any like meta deciding power points where like this thing being 14k is like super relevant. You're gonna wall out your opponent forever. But it's pretty efficient for doing that. I'm not sure if I saw any lists that use this though, because you have other cards like early plays that heal or bodyguards that you might be wanting to commit at level 2. So let's just give this a 2 out of 5. Really big, but there's no there's other things you could be doing at level 2.
Okay.
Mhm.
Next, we got 3/2 El Condor Pasa. During your main phase, when this is placed on stage from hand, this gets plus 2 key power, and then reveal the top card of your deck. If that character is an Uma character, place it on stage in any slot. And when it's taxed, if you have a marker underneath this and you have another Uma Musume character, you can discard 1 card. If you do, send the bottom 4 cards of your opponent's deck into waiting room, then deal X damage to your opponent. X is equal to the number of climaxes sent to waiting room by this effect. So Icy Tail. Dish Icy Tail with a marker. So it's basically a Dish 2 Icy Tail.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think this is probably better than Musashi in my opinion. Hence the low rating on it. Because yeah, milling the opponent's deck, if they're compressed, is like always good. And then on top of that, you probably get a burn. The cost, Ditch 2 for Icy Tail, I think that feels cheaper than other ones I've seen in some other sets where it's like pay 2, ditch 1. If you assume a stock is equal to a card in hand, which is pretty close nowadays to what it is. And well, it's big as well. The top check spawn a card is pretty funny, but I don't see anyone like effectively abusing that. You do have the top check top 2 cards, so like maybe you get lucky and save 2 stock out of this with getting your finisher out, but I think that's like a non-factor for considering the strength here. I'll throw it as like 4 out of 5 as the best CX-less finisher you have in the set. Given that, yeah, you'll be playing Inheritance anyways.
4 and 5 for this boy. Girl. Boy? Right here. She's right here. Right here. Suddenly girl. Alright. Speaking of girls, this goes also a girl. 0/0 Fuji Kiseki. When this attacks, choose one of your other characters. It's Shimikai we saw earlier. And when it's reversed at the battle points level 0 lower, you may send that character to stock and put the bomb card of your opponent's stock to wait move. So it's a level 0 stock bomb while also being a Shimikai.
That's true. Shimikai is nice. Stock bombs are actually kind of relevant nowadays. It does annoy a lot of people. I'll give it 2 out of 5. You throw it in if it's meta relevant or you need the power bomb.
0/0 Kawakami Princess. This is the dude. Yeah. It's a 500 assist, and we Musume character is sent from stage to waiting room. If this is your back row, you may sack itself. If you do, return that character to the stage in its former slot rested. Why is a princess a dude?
That's a good question. I don't know. Horse names are actually wild. Do you know there's one named These Nuts, I believe? Like, legitimately in America. But yeah, moving on. Pina with assist. Cool.
You can protect.
Better than the Sunshine one.
Oh wait, you can't protect your bodyguard because the bodyguard will still lose the marker. Unlucky.
Yeah, I know. Feels bad. I think this is like a pretty standard like 1 of or 2 of in like the standby list, but otherwise whatever. I'll throw it in as like 2 out of 5.
Yo, you know Kawakami Princess is a dude, Jason. You know who else is a dude? Seeking the Pearl. When it's placed on station hand, you can shuffle 2 characters from your wing room back into your deck. If you do, choose one of your other characters. This turn gets plus 1500 power. And when this attacks, choose one of your opponent's front row character. This turn gets minus 1k power.
Oh, you're muted by the way, Jason.
I'm back. I said that was
Hello.
crazy.
Hello,
But
back.
I didn't know there was a second. I didn't even know there was a second shuffle back in the set.
Word. The other one gives Soul, right? Or
The other one
am I just kidding?
does not lose soul penalty when side attacking.
Oh, right. Cringe. Is this even good? I mean, like, it's it's kind of funny when you pop like, opponent's characters, the -1k power. Haha. Shuffle back is really good with that one meme thing that you can do with McQueen, who pot agrees you after the mill 6. Uh 1 out of 5, because I don't see too much value of the -1k power, but otherwise, like maybe let's just do 2 out of 5. It has the shuffle back too. Might be relevant in some metas.
So 2 out of 5.
Yeah,
I think the fact that there's already another shuffle back. Whatever.
that's true.
Continue.
Yeah.
This is the girl. There's Maru Zensky. Start your opponent's attack phase. If all your characters are Uma, you may mill 1. If that is a level 2 or lower character, this turn gets following ability. When it's front attack, you may return this to hand, and it has inheritance. Not gonna read that again.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a plussing 0. This is like the only plussing 0 I think that has inheritance baked into it.
Exactly.
So
yeah, actually, I looked at the hit rate on this level 2 or lower. You're right, Jason. It almost always hits. I think it's like
yeah, it's
the
like
standby
insane.
list. Yeah, it's like 15 to 20% chance of missing.
Always
So
hits
you're
15
highly
20%
likely.
missing.
Yeah, I tricked you guys there.
Like people tell me, my runners will always hit. But I was in the
Yeah,
slots.
but this is like, a 2 or lower character is pretty.
It's worse than
Also,
a runner.
that's a you problem.
It's worse than a mill runner.
Nah, mill runners always hit CXs.
It is
know
worse
from
than a
experience.
Marauder, that's true. But this card doesn't die.
Yep. And yeah, the good part is because it's on when it's attacked, you don't take the extra soul damage from the ones where you check at the start of an enemy's was it like draw phase or whatever. So that's also another good thing. So you take less damage in general with that, and plus as inheritance. I think this card's like actually really good because you get the plus on top of like giving markers to other cards. I'm gonna be a little bit generous because I'm biased 4 out of 5, but I don't see too many lists running it either. So that's just probably copium. And also I like Marozensky. Do you know
Yeah,
she
I
wasn't allowed
see.
to do a lot of races in Japan because she was a foreign horse? Feels bad.
Was she Russian?
I actually don't remember what country they shipped her
Fake
in
ban,
from,
fake
but
ban, fake ban, fake ban, fake ban. Alright, let's go.
Mm.
There's no
feels
Ice and
bad.
Flash.
Isn't Marzinski's Italian?
It was probably European. Yeah.
This
She's
is
a
the
fucking
girl.
Ferrari. She runs the Ferrari in the game.
There you go.
So,
It probably is.
Icing Flash. I love Icing Flash. She's cute.
Ice and Flash, she's the girl.
Yeah.
When it attacks,
Thank you.
if you have 2 or more other Uma Musume character this turn, this gets plus 2k power, so it's 3/5 on your turn. And when the 3/5 on attack, and when this card's battle point is reversed, if you may draw 1 card, if you do, discard 1 card.
Yeah. The card of all time.
I mean, it's cute. 1 out of 5?
Yeah.
I don't see it doing too much. Sorry.
0/0 Nishino Flower, this is a dude. During your turn, if you have another Uma Musume character, this gets plus 3k power, so it's 4 or 5 in your turn. And when your other Uma Musume character is front attack, you can sack this to wing room. If you do, choose that battling character. And this turn it gets plus 1k power.
Field backup.
Whoa, we love field counters.
Field counter.
Is this actually good?
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember reading this card, so I'm just like thinking of use cases. Not really. It's not like Geld, our guy. 1 out of 5. Yeah. Feels bad.
This is the girl. 0/0 Seiyun Sky. When it attacks, you can discard 1 card. If you do, it triggers Twin Drive. And when this card's trigger check reveals a soul trigger, choose one of your other Uma Musume characters. This turn gets +1 soul.
You like this card, right,
Push
Sam?
damage.
Yeah. Well, okay, so
I don't like this card.
yeah, my reasoning was that it's like it's a power creep from like hand to stock in like a much better way because you get two triggers out of it, and generally like most Weiss sets you do want to trigger whatever climaxes or whatever. And on top of that, if you get a soul trigger on top of that, you give another character more soul, so like enables the level 0 cancer of just swinging like 3s and 4s in all lanes. That said, there's better cards that like hand to stock. But I do like that, this drives more triggers. Like if Twin Turbo didn't exist in this set, I think like, this would be your go-to, right?
I'd still never play this card, I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
I think ditch 1 to Twin Drive is a bad effect.
But I mean other sets play hand to stock though, right?
Yeah,
but hand to stock is not ditch to Twin
to.
Drive.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I know what is going in my stock when I hand a stock, and I can use hand to stocks in that moment exactly to spend that stock. If I'm ditching 1 to Twin Drive, I'm ditching a card in my hand to rip 2 random cards off of my deck, and that may fuck me. It may be okay, but I also just can't do anything with it. This is like a delayed stock extension, whereas an actual hand to stock is an immediate stock extension.
The only time this was fine was back in a choice Assault Lily, where you will use that stock to help you with your finisher turn.
Yeah, but that card was also Yuriko.
Yeah,
so like that card was also just insane.
Yeah, exactly. Like the other text on this is probably only useful early on.
Yeah, like that's just my gripe with these cards is like I don't like I like the Twin Turbo fake Twin Drive on cards. Well, like it. I think it's nuts because it's just triggering. It's just extra triggering for the sake of triggering and nothing else.
Yeah, no ditch to enable it.
Yeah, these are like you are doing this very like consciously, and then you have to wait. Yeah, and you have to hope it pays off, and it's just not something I'm.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, specifically for. Oh, you're gonna hate this as well because I'm talking about the special week finisher, but that's a finisher where like you don't need hand, you just need a lost stock to triple. So like this card I think does lead into that better. It also makes you weaker to stock swap. You're just gonna actually die.
Yeah, I mean it helps. I mean it's stock extension, but
yeah, but yeah, you're right in that like it does have a lot of problems. I do think if you do play the Spec Chen finisher, then you might as well play this as well because how else are you gonna triple, right? Because Weiss is pretty fast still. Like Pad and every other set out there is gonna probably give you like max 5 turns.
Hey, you're not gonna be able to triple with this on board because you need to attack with this.
No. He's saying you use this like the turn before, or whatever.
Yeah, like the turns leading up to there, you just keep slamming this. It's just something to like because you only need like 4 or 5 hand to do. Finisher.
Well, you still have to like
have the inheritance, yeah.
Well, no. Well, yes.
Yeah.
So that's basically a -1, but you also have to have the cards in your hand to play.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of things you can't just like slam this card and ditch 1 and keep doing that over and over. You definitely don't have the hand nor the selection to support that all the time, right?
But you do trigger more. So if it's like 8 choice or whatever, it does help. I'm not saying that makes this a good card. I'm just saying that like it's something that works well towards that deck. Which what? It's either a 2 or 3 out of me for me. You guys had kind of sold me off of special week finisher, so I'm gonna put this as a 2. But I think if somehow that finisher is actually good for whatever reason, then you might want to actually run the Sea and Sky with that. And whatever, pushing a lot of damage at 0 is funny.
True. We have 0/0 King Halo. If you have no other character, this gets +2 level and +3 key power. So if it's by itself on the entire board, it is a 5k level 2.
Wow. No.
Yeah, can I do like a 0 out of 5?
This is the new Bochi power. This is so wild to me, dude. This is like the new Bochi power creep. Now the Bochis have to be fucking 5k level 2s.
It's still worse than the Working King, because at least the Working King is 3k off moves not by himself.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Kaijin still 3k when you no longer condition.
Oh, sure, but like, sheesh, dude,
Yeah.
that's so crazy.
They're really doing King Halo wrong with this set. Like, I don't think she has any good cards. Feels bad.
Cost
Feels
0
bad. I
bombs
like King
though.
Halo.
True. It should have been Guinness
True.
+1 cost.
Yeah. She was the dropper in the anime too, so
Yeah, she was. She just
The
kept
dropper?
on taking L's. Yeah,
yeah,
jobber. You know, somebody that's like gets paid to lose.
so sad.
At least it is a she.
There you go.
And this is also a she. 1-0 Air Shakur. Shakur is a 1K backup while also being a tap south 5-card search brainstorm.
What?
Huh? It's a
Why?
1K
1-0.
backup.
It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's a 1K backup while also being a 5-card tap south search brainstorm.
Sure, I guess.
It doesn't have a soul
Yeah.
trigger.
Okay.
Sad.
Tragic.
Yeah, oh, I know.
Could
Ruins
have
the
been 500
card.
power and gotten a soul trigger.
That's the future of voice. 2 out of 5. Maybe it's playable. I don't think it is though. Having a search brainstorm is kind of nice, but there's a better one with inheritance because that's inheritance. So
Is it nice? Do people like search brainstorms? I feel like every time I talk to you about search brainstorms, everybody's like, I just want to salvage brainstorm.
A salvage brainstorm, gang. Let's go.
Yeah, see?
Let's go.
Everybody just wants salvage brainstorms.
gang.
Nobody wants search brainstorms.
Okay, but
I'll be sitting on my
What?
little fucking throne and be like, guys, I think search brainstorms are pretty good too, especially when your deck just fucking salvages the world. No, I still want to salvage brainstorm.
What?
It makes me happy.
This is a 5-card brainstorm at least.
exactly.
And you know what else play a 5-card brainstorm that was a search
no.
brainstorm?
Hololive.
Overlord.
Hololive.
Stop.
And Overlord.
That was a tap two. That was a tap two.
Yeah, but it was a 5-card
Yeah,
search
but they
brainstorm.
called it for the fucking check 3 add 1 brainstorm.
No. It depends on the deck. If you played the event deck, you play a check 3 brainstorm. If you played the no level 1 combo, but you're still playing the resonate stuff, I mean the level 0 stuff that changes to irons, you play the 5-card brainstorm.
I see.
Cause you could afford playing 3 of a 2/1 that can draw 2 dish 2 on that deck for the CXs.
Sure. That card's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so search brainstorm's good. Search brainstorms haters can fuck off. I love
Yeah.
search brainstorms.
I mean, it's all about
when
the
there's
deck
applicable
timing.
salvage.
Exactly.
Your deck needs to be allowed to salvage cards. If your deck can't salvage cards, fuck search brainstorms.
Agreed. As the kids say.
Agreed.
All right, but you know what
Okay.
else plays search brainstorm?
What'd
Grisaya.
you give it?
Stop.
He gave it
stop.
2.
No, Grisaya plays a check 3 add 1 brainstorm now. Fuck you.
All right, 1-0 El Condor Pasa. This is a girl.
See, this is the one. This is her.
When it's placed on station hand, we'll talk about your deck. If that card is a Uma Musume character, this turn this gets +1 soul. Wait, this gets +1 soul? Poggers.
It's sick.
When
Poggers.
this is reversed, if the battle opponent is cost 0 lore, you may send that character's stock. If you do, put the bomb card in opponent's stock to waiting room. So it's a cost 0 bomb, and it's a soul trigger.
Soul
It is.
Trigger.
She speaks in English.
It's so cute. And cringe.
There are 2 girls in the first season of the anime that speak in English, and she is one of them. And the other one is we'll get to later. She's just like a cowboy.
I hate them.
Yeehaw.
And she wins a lot of races.
Yeah, she does. She's a fucking winner.
Yeah.
Ah,
Too
so
bad her
she's
cards
not,
aren't winning.
she's not like a shaker.
Air Shaker.
Yeah.
No, it's King Halo that's a jobber.
Oh,
Not Air Shaker. Air Shaker is not relevant.
Okay,
It's so
okay.
sad.
So she's
But-
worse than that, and then whatever it's called.
Yes.
And no one cared who she
worse.
was until she put on the mask.
She's worse than a
Extreme.
jobber. A
I've
jabberwocky.
actually a Jabberwock. A Jabberwock. But you know, I don't think this card's very good. But it pushes soul. And
That's
Sam loves
true.
soul.
Yo,
That's
this is
true.
literally the Kasaya
Literally.
literally the Kasaya one.
I mean,
Is
if
that
this
what
was
it
like a
is?
level 1 bomb, I think I would have been happier because, like, you know, you can play play around with like Mushoku walls.
Wait, is it
XP.
is the Crusader version of this card?
Huh?
Really?
The 1/0 that gains +1 soul. It's a level 1 bomb.
No,
three
this is
more
not
memory.
this is not Kazuki.
It's basically it's just a bomb with +1 soul, dude.
Do not insult
Worse.
Kazuki by calling it this card. Kazuki was
Yeah.
fucking insane, and you know it.
I know it.
I think 105, because yeah, if it's a level 1 bomb, I'd be like okay with this card, but cost 0. I don't think anyone has trouble climbing cost 0s nowadays. Maybe that's a hot take. The soul's really cool, but yeah, it doesn't actually do too much on the field.
Spokesman.
There you go.
All right. 1/0 Beagle Pegasus. This is a girl. For each other Uma Musume character gets +500 power, so full board she's 5/5. And when this card attacks, if the level of a character across this is 2, this turn just gets +6k power, so it's 11/5 against level 2s.
Drunk.
Oh. 11-5. Isn't that like low?
It's
Yeah.
pretty low. One of the lower ones,
That
because
is-
she's 5k off, 5/5 off turn.
You're 5-5 off turn.
The standard's like 12k nowadays, right? For level
12.5.
12/5
Yeah.
is the highest they usually get,
Yeah.
without being
This
like a
is
1/1 or something.
Oh god, yeah.
Having
It's
some
like
like weird condition.
0 to 5. Oh, 1 out of 5, I guess. There you go.
Okay.
Feels bad.
Rip Beako Pegasus. Hardly knew you.
1/5, Smoochman.
I know.
Good name though.
Oh my god, we're on card 31.
All right, next we got
All right, Kevin.
Suru Maru Tsuyoshi. This is a girl. During your turn, all your other Uma Musume character gets +1 key power as an inheritance, and you can rest this to choose one character this turn gets +500 power.
Could have never given him the info about the ears.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a back row with an act with inheritance.
Yeah.
It's like a thing.
I just wish they kind of like reverse those powers there, because like you lose the continuous when you marker it, so like, you know, and the 500 power from resting, it's kind of mid. I don't think you're reaching any extra power points.
But then you can rest it, give it 500 power, and then you can marker it, and then you got 500 power.
Yeah, that's
Exclamation
good.
marks.
Yeah, 1 out of 5, even though it has inheritance.
Smoach.
Okay.
Yeah, not so Tsuyoshi XD.
Not Suyoi. She.
All right, 2/1 Hishi Akebono is a girl. When your other Uma Musume character attacks this turn, this gets +3 key power. So this is the third one to attack. It would be 11/5. And at the start of your encore step, if you do not have any other rested character in your front row, you can pay 1 if you do rest this. So the Harna encore.
Wow.
Small.
1
This
out of
card
5.
sucks.
Yeah, I give it a 0 if I could.
All right, 1 it is. We have some pack builders. 2/1 Smart Falcon, also a girl.
Yo, she's back.
Hey,
When it attacks this turn, this gets +X power. X is equal to the number of your other Uma Musume character times 1k. So you have full board, she's 11k. And during this card's battle, when damage you take is cancelled, you can return this to hand. It's like
That's a
I read
toxic
the same
effect,
thing.
right?
yeah, another 1 out of 5.
Okay, well that's a toxic effect. We've all established that.
So I
But
read on
it's
Bopier.
toxic when
You
it's on a
see
caustic
the
card.
3 ribbons on the left side? That means it's a girl. Or this is the right side for her. Her right side, our left side.
It's the right
Yeah.
side, Kevin.
Yeah.
Her
Her
right is the
right. Her right is my left.
No.
Yeah, Ragnarok, you have to look at the asymmetry
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
hat
yeah.
or ribbons.
There's always something that is leaned. This is a person,
This is not a horse.
not a horse.
This is not a horse. This is a cat. As denoted by the cat on top. If you have 2 or less memory, send this to memory. Act, you can send this to memory. Send
never
this
read
from
this
memory
card.
to waiting room. Choose one of your character in your waiting room at the hand. So if you can make this a 2/0 salvage event, or you can act, send one or copy this and this from memory to waiting room. If you do, deal 2 damage to your opponent. So if you have 2, so you use 2 events to make it a burn 2, and you can send 2 other copies of this from memory to waiting room and discard. Deal 3 damage to your opponent and choose one of your characters this turn gets 3k power. So you can basically discard 3 of this to burn 3, pump 3.
So it's an interesting Michelle sticker you got there.
And it doesn't refund you.
It does not.
Yeah.
Oh.
How you saying?
Yeah. No. Never mind.
Oh no, I was like super excited when I saw this card spoilered. Because yeah, there's a lot of combos that let you grab like events and stuff, but I don't know, Ditch 2 to Burn 2, it's kind of underwhelming.
Just a tad.
Yeah, I mean, it also being a salvage, kind of like, if you're like having a free low game, you can option select between, oh, do I need to recover hand? Do I need to burn? But yeah, not enough strong cards in, oh, I guess there's early play in yellow, so you do want that color, but yeah, I'm not sure this is like good enough as a ditch to burn to, and otherwise, salvage on an event that you can't otherwise grab to hand. Let's say 2 out of 5. Maybe some cute deck in the future will make use of it, but I don't think it's that great.
I have I bet you people who play standard Weiss Schwarz are really looking into this because it's like the only costless burn.
Oh, that's true.
We're gonna start looping into this card infinitely.
Because Bushiroad has banned like all the cards that gives you stock on main phase in standard,
Understandable.
or at least all the loopable cards that can give you stock. All right, we're finally done with yellow.
I'm gonna get the water.
All right, we'll take a short break.
Quick. Yep.
Okay, I guess everyone's taking a break. All right, boys. Let's go over. Let's count how many girls were there. All right, how many? Oops, we do not want to go to blue. How many dudes? How many dudes were in horses were in yellow? We have that's a girl. That's a girl. That's a girl. That's a girl. Girl. I think it's a girl because of the yellow. Girl. Dude, 1. Dude, 2. Dude, 3. Dude, 4. Dude, 5. Dude, 6. Dude, 7. There's only 7 dudes in yellow. Yellow is not a dude haven.
I hate this.
I'm so glad someone told me.
This is bad.
All right, we got 1 hour to do yellow. Only 3 more hours left, right?
Well,
God,
TDs
please,
as well.
Okay,
Let's go fast.
Please, I just want to shadow bot title sheet.
00 Manhattan
Please.
Cafe. This is a girl. If you have 2 more other Uma Musume characters, this gets plus 1k power, so it's 2/5 always. And then when this card is sent from stage to waving, you may put a top card of your stock into clock. If you do, search your deck for a 1 cost 0 lower Uma Musume character whose level is equal to or lower than your level, placed on stage in any slot rested, and shuffle your deck afterwards. So literally worse than Sora.
Bro. Double R clock bombs never look so bad.
Yeah.
Or double R sorry, spawn rickies. That's what I meant to say. Not
Yeah.
clock bomb, spawn rickies.
All it needs to do is say summon
One
it.
play on death.
No, they should have just said don't even need standing. If it was just comes in.
Yeah,
This card actually would have just been better if it was on playing on death.
exactly.
But no, it can't even be a Sokka. It can't even be worse than Sokka. It's just bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's the double R. Like, it doesn't even combo with anything else. Like, yeah, it has no special, like, other cards that it synergizes with, blah, blah, blah. Is a Ricky ever, like, or Spawn Ricky ever 1 out of 5? I think just because there's, like, better options in the set. The only thing this has
Okay, but
going
this
for it
card's
is
green.
Yeah, exactly. Fine, 2 out of 5, because it's green.
Oh, wait, this
Actually
next card is
saved
green
for
though
it.
too. Naruto Top Road. This is also a girl. If all your characters are Uma, this gets plus 1k power, so it's 2/5 always. Then your opponent's turn, if you have another Uma character, this gets plus 1500 power, so it's 4k on your opponent's turn. And at the start of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this to an empty front row slot with a character across from it. So it's a chaser. So it's a 2/5 on turn, 4k off turn chaser.
Man, that's pretty good. 4K. Well, 4K still dies to a bomb, I guess, right?
Yeah. If it got level 1 level, that'd be like really dank. Goblin Slayer XD.
Also force them to front. Sure.
Yeah, 3 out of 5. Like, it's good. I'm not sure how much play it's actually going to see because there's yeah, a lot of level zeros you can run.
She's like one of your best green picks. All right, we got
Ooh.
005 motion. I can't tell this girl guy because it has.
It's a guy.
Okay. Okay. Oh, is that part of the background or something? Like, what's going on here?
It's a guy. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
It's a dude! Let's go! +1 for a dude.
Gender party.
When a climax is placed in your climax area, you may discard 1 card. If you do, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Shoot your opponent uses 1 character or event from among them at the hand, send the rest to the waiting room. And this is a pay 1, tap south, check 3 brainstorm.
I think you like this one, Jason.
I do like this card. Well, I like check 3 brainstorms in general.
Yeah, same.
But I don't like column maze, but I kind of like this card because it's like a decent time to have a column A, I guess.
Yeah. The opponent, yeah, selecting for you, it's always a bit iffy, but
I lied. Find motion's a girl.
oh, your favorite.
-1
Sorry,
for
man.
being a girl.
I guess like yeah, probably a 3 out of 5. Because yeah, a lot of decks you do want to keep slamming CXs, especially the level 0 combo ones. And
I love slamming
having
CXs.
exactly, and having yeah the ditch out is like pretty sweet too. Because I think the number of times you whiff on this card, you're probably very very sad if you do anyway. So whatever.
How do you ever whip on this card? Real 2 CXs, and you're just like,
Yeah.
haha.
Yeah, exactly. I've done it before with Aqua Ricky's. It's so
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, let's keep going.
1-0 silence Suzuka. Then your turn discuss +2 key power. One is attacks if you bar CXC in climax area, and you have 4 more other Uma Musume characters. Choose 1 Uma Musume character in your waiting room out of the hand. If you do not have any other rested character in your front row, until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gains the vulnerability. When this is front attack, mill 1. If that card is a level 2 or lower character, you may return its hand. So
What?
wait, you can. If you have 2 copies of this in a clean
What?
cut, you can crash one in, get the bounce back effect, clean cut it, and attack
would
the
you
other one
want-
to get a bounce
What?
back, and then you can clean cut the first one so you get 2 bounce back.
No, you don't get the. Oh, wait, okay, it's not rested. Oh, why would you ever?
Oh God.
Why would you? This is so bad.
Wait, what? You can bounce back the hand.
Oh,
It could be your first copy is a +2.
your first copy can be a plus. Can be a +2.
Yeah, it can't be a
Yeah.
+2.
Can be a +2. Wow.
And what's the
That's
problem?
1 out of 5.
What's the problem?
Mm. Mm.
There's not even any bar
You also,
support in
have,
this
you also
set.
have that full board, by the way, so you can't clean
Yeah.
cut.
Well, because we're clean cutting it so it's rested and it still has the bounce back effect.
Oh, okay, okay.
Fronted.
But that one doesn't have the bounce back effect,
Huh?
right? Oh, no, does it? No, I guess it does. I guess it would technically.
So you
So what
crash
happens,
it, it's
so-
reverse, but it gains the
Oh.
effect, and then your second one attacks because the first one's
Yeah.
reversed. It will still have
Uh,
the ability to gain the effect, and then you attack with a clean cut to clean cut the reverse one back to rested,
Okay.
so it'll still retain the effect. So you have 2 characters now with the
Okay.
effect.
and then your opponent hit level
Oh.
1 first, and then your clean cut can't get a reverse, and then you're sad.
Oh, this is actually painful. 1 out of 5.
Huh?
I mean, it's very funny.
Huh?
It's your only bar combo level 1. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, bar choice is not a deck. Sorry, Kevin.
Rip.
Bar choice!
Bar choice!
Wait, what was the girl guy?
No.
Okay, let's go.
Never
All
forget
right.
when Ryan Wibberley said, bar choice is the best CX lineup in Weiss Schwarz.
Alright, don't
Was he
make
wrong?
fun of my typo there. Alright, 1-0 Agnes
Character.
Tachion.
Tachyon?
Ouch.
Tachion. When this is
Tachyon.
placed on stage from hand, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put them back on top in any order, then you may put them back
Same
on top
order.
in the same order, then you may shuffle them. So you don't like what you see, shuffle again. And then when this is
Redo.
placed on stage from hand, this turn just gets plus 1500 power.
This one has a lot of porn.
Huh?
Really?
This one has a lot of porn.
She has a lot of porn? Really?
He's a
Yeah,
baby
yeah. He does.
What the fuck? She's like the
The ads on the
least.
card.
She's like the least skimpiest of all the horses.
Yeah, I know.
I guess that's why.
It's really
Dichotomy of
funny.
horses.
It's like but this
What's
is
that?
like literally
I know
budget.
it's true. You know it's true. The world has to know it's true.
She's basically
Yeah.
budget Koyori from Hololive, Hololex.
Oh
She
no.
came first.
That's what she
I
said.
always come first.
That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Yeah, what do you think of this card, Sam?
I mean, it's funny that you get a shuffle again, but the fact that you can't reorder the top two doesn't make it useful for a lot of other effects. And I don't think the 5/5 power it gets is like useful anyway. 1 out of 5. Yep, poor notwithstanding.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Feels
All
bad.
right, 1-0 Admire Vega.
I'm a bear. I am a.
This is like, girl. During your turn, if there's a marker underneath this, and you have another Uma Musume character, this gets plus 5k power. So it's a 9/5 on your turn. And to start your encore step, if you do not have any other rested character in your front row, you may pay 1. If you do, rest this, so you can get continuous 9/5 attacker.
It's big.
We love Hard Encore.
I know, except when we get screwed by it. Yeah, I don't know. Playing too much Stand by Cell back in the day made me dislike it quite a bit. 1 out of 5? It's like
Smooch.
really big, but I mean, yeah, it is really big. I kind of like that, but I'm not sure
It's
if
really
big
big.
enough. I know, wink, wink.
All right, next we have 1-0 Hoko Tarumai. When this card's battle point is reversed, if you have a climax in your climax slot, you may put the top card of your deck into
Or
stock.
Emo applies.
So it's a 5k stock charger if you have a CX.
Yep.
And
All
you
stock
have
charging
to
green.
reverse. And you need to reverse.
Yep. All stock charging cards are in green.
That's true. It does give you green.
Musume loves color pie.
Yeah, it's a 2019 set in current year XD. Let's see. I think yeah, 1 out of 5. Not sure if it's worth it.
3-2 TM Opera O. If you have 4 more other Uma Musume characters, this gets -1 level hand. If there's a marker underneath this, and you have another Uma Musume character, this gets plus 2500 power, so it is a 11k marker. It has Bodyguard, and when this card's battle point is reversed, you can pay 1, discard 1. If you do, deal 1 damage to your opponent. This is kind of like Futaba from back in the Bunny Girl days. 11k.
But it only plays naturally.
11k
Yeah.
Bodyguard will burn
Okay,
one.
we'll drop and burn one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this card's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I actually like this.
Well, my only issue is like, I guess you have Rudolph 2/1 to play with this. That's not that bad.
These characters have 2
Sure.
sets of ears. When to find out.
Yeah,
You
you can
and
make
me,
this like a
Ragnarok, we'll find out
12/5.
together.
They do in
Yeah.
fact put the headphones on their ears at the top. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, when they answer the phone, yeah.
Yeah, they do in fact use the ears on the top, so I don't think they have other ears.
Yeah. It's not like Blue Archive, which sometimes does look pretty weird when you can see all
It
4
looks
ears.
really funny.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty easy to make this like even bigger. Otherwise, yeah, I think it's cool. I'm not sure if it'll see play, but like, yeah, I do like big bodyguard early plays that burn for no reason.
Really, the problem with this card is it's green though.
Yeah, exactly. Why is green like this? I'm gonna put it 3 out of 5 because worth testing. Not sure if it'll see real play in tournaments, but yeah.
We're
Cool stuff.
testing.
And yeah, early play conditions like very easy. I like that too.
All right, next we got 3-2 Vodka. This is a dude. We finally got a dude. During this card's battle, your opponent cannot play backups from hand. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can heal 1, and at the start of climax phase, you can change by returning this to hand. If you do, choose 1/3/2 Daiwa Scarlet in your hand and place it on a stage in this card's former slot.
Wow.
Mhm.
I love changing.
Yeah.
It's flavor because they're they're rivals and whatnot. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
exactly. Yeah, once again, held back by color. I don't think any of them individually have early play capability.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. You either have to stand by it
Stand by
out
or
or
bust.
exactly. Or
Event.
that stupid 2-0 event. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
come
like
on,
Yeah.
man.
Every card has an early play in the set technically.
yeah,
Hit or
pretty funny.
miss. I guess they
Yeah, I
never
mean, you could
miss.
mill down to like one card in deck, shuffle two back, and then you have your like 2/3 chance of getting this with the event. I don't think it's worth playing towards. 2 out of 5, because I think generally with the standby stuff, you'd probably rather standby out the Yo burner or your finisher. So yeah, I'm for it.
Vodka's
All
a
right.
girl. Kevin, are you sure?
I said vodka, dude. It doesn't fucking. It's on the left side. I said.
Chad said it's a girl.
Well,
It is a girl.
on the left
I
side.
think they mirrored the art.
Oh shit! I think the art is mirrored.
Yeah,
Cringe. Cringe.
yeah. Get wrecked.
Wait, her bang's
Well,
usually on the other side then? What?
You'll know when you find her other card.
Cringe. Is this also mirrored? Is this also not a dude?
Yes.
Yeah, it's also mirrored.
Yeah, Bama is a girl. Debated. We got him.
Why am
boys.
I getting debated, dude? What the? Why? There's no point to mirror it. Why mirror it? All right, it's the other card. You can now
Wait, no,
instead.
is that what? Wait, that was just on her left ear. That one might actually be a guy. Is that one? I thought that was a
Are you
man.
Sure. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure she is a mare.
Does she have?
No, you see the one in the back, Kevin?
Uh-huh.
Agnes Tachyon, the one that gets all the porn. That
Yeah.
was mom. Unironically, her mom.
Her mom or his mom?
Their mom.
Well, easy way to take this. If this is mirrored, oh, it's also on the right. Okay, so this image is mirrored, and this is on the left, and it's actually on the right. So this is also
Okay, well,
mirrored.
the wiki
So-
shows it on the right. Shows it on her left ear. So I think that was a dude.
Wait, then
No,
how come-
I
wait.
checked
So
it's
is
a mare.
this mirrored or not mirrored? Because on
No,
both on the
that was
left,
Karen's
it's
fault. It's a mare.
it's both on the same side on this one.
Yeah, because they mirrored it.
So they're both girls, or one's girl, one's.
Okay.
Wait, they're-
that-
They
that-
have
that
to
was
be
a mare.
they have to be the same sex because of
Yeah.
the ornament.
Kevin. The right ear is a male.
Yes.
the left ear.
Yeah.
Their right ear is a male.
Yeah, these are in the left, so these are females.
That is their left ear, Kevin.
So wait, this whole time this is a dude.
That's a dude.
This is a dude,
It's bad.
That's a dude.
and this is a dude.
That's a dude.
Yeah.
Wait, did I screw up
And
the whole
that's a
time?
dude.
Wait, did I screw up the whole time?
Yes.
Oh, so majority
Yes.
yellow is dudes.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Poggers! Let's go! Majority yellow is dudes. Alright, what do you think about this? You can on-play burn one from hand.
Yeah, very funny. XD. Oh my god, we went on such a big tangent. I don't remember what I gave vodka.
You gave
Uh,
vodka too.
Oh god, maybe it should have been a 1. Anyway, looking at this card as well, it's a pretty big do nothing. It's funny. If it had a early play method, I'd actually rate it a lot higher, but yeah, as it is. Vodka does heal versus this burn 1. I'll give it a 1 out of 5 just because like I don't think coming to play burn 1 is like useful anymore. Maybe
But yeah,
like
heal
20
and
is
burn.
good.
You play, heal, and then you swap, and then burn.
True. Fine, I'll just give them the same rating, 2 out of 5. They can be together. That Scarlet is my favorite horse though. And she's
Me too.
the best card in this set of Shadowburst Evolve, XD, Shilling.
Shadoba Tanoshi.
Comes out tomorrow, blah blah blah. Alright, let's move on.
Alright.
I'm being too cringe.
Next we got 3/2 Curran Chan. When it's placed in stage from hand, look at check the top X. And then when it attacks, if you have the bar 60 in climax area and this card is marked underneath it, you can discard one card. If you do, deal 1 damage to your opponent, then look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, and choose up to 2 cards among them, put them back on top in any order, and send the rest to the waiting room. So it's a burn 1 mocha.
One mocha. It's like okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Actually, before the stream, I was supposed to do the math on like or simulations on how good mochas are on average. I still think like 2 mochas is about equivalent to like getting an attack. Um, I'm not sure if that's true or not. That's just my, headcanon right now. I actually have to do some simulations to prove it, but uh looking at this, I mean the burn one is pretty cool on top of the mocha. So this is I guess if you pretend that, I'm right about Mocha's reach, this is pretty close to being like 4 attacks and 3 burn 1s, and a little bit more. So it's not too bad considering the cost. Given all that though, like green as a color in general kind of sucks at level 0 and 1, so I'm not sure if this like 8 bar deck you could build or whatever is worth it, or even choice or door into bar. 3 out of 5, because I do like mochas and burns, but yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's actually gonna go through the trouble playing a green finisher in Uma.
I hate how it's a mocha though, because if you're playing green, you want to play bodyguard, but this card is horrible with direct lanes.
That's true as well. Maybe it's only 2 out of 5 then. Let's go with that. Yeah, I don't see how you evolve into this as a good finisher. Okay.
Alright, so this is also a girl. 0/0 Air Groove. When this is placed on stage from hand, choose one of your Uma Musume character. This turn gets plus 1500 power. When it's attacked, choose one of your Uma Musume character. This turn gets plus 1500 power. So it's a double 1/5 pump.
Makes her clean cut so big. Wow.
Wow. Makes herself 4K.
Wow.
1 out of 5, I guess. I don't think the power pump is that useful in this set. Keep going.
0/0
There she
Taiki
is.
Shadow. This is a
She
dude.
speaks English.
This is a dude.
Yeah, and she speaks in English.
Yeah.
Alright, when it's
very
placed
good.
on stage from hand, mill 2. If there's a climax among those cards, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, choose up to one Uma Musume character from among them, and show it to your opponent at the hand and send the rest to the waiting room. This might be one of your best green picks. She's a gun. Is she a Texan horse?
She wants to be a cowgirl. She goes fast.
But
Me too.
she's
No.
from Texas. Not even imported.
Oh,
No. Oh.
there's very few imported horses in this set. Feels
Deported.
xenophobic. I don't think this card's very good, is it?
It's either a mill 2 plus or just a mill 2/1/5 body.
Yeah. I don't know, 1 out of 5. I'm not sure. I don't think this is playable. I'm willing to be wrong though. She's very cute.
If you hit, it's a mill 6.
True.
If you don't hit, you brainstorm.
6-card brainstorm. Slit.
Alright, so this is a dude. 0/0 TM Opera O. All your other Uma Musume character gets plus 500 power, this is global 5, and then rest this, choose one of your character. This turn gets plus 1 level and plus 1 key power, and this does not stand in your next stand phase.
Ugh. I mean, if this had inheritance.
If it's not inheritance, alright, sure. But even then, it's like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the level 1 is okay if you have a level assist. 1 out of 5. Snooze.
Zero zero Matikane
name?
Fuku Kitaru.
You did it, Kevin.
When a climax is placed in a climax area, choose one of your characters. This turn gains the following ability. When this attacks, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, put back on top of your deck, and send the rest to the waiting room. And when your other Uma Musume character attacks, this turn just gets plus 1500 power. So 2 other character attacks. This is a 4/5.
this card's pretty mid.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a 1 out of 5 because there's better ways to like generate specific or generate triggers. Good triggers.
155 cards, but 55 pack builders. And 0/0 Admire Vega. If you have 2 more other Uma Musume characters, this gets plus 1k power, so it's 3k Ovis, and then when it's placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, discard 1. If you do, search your deck for Uma character. Drop search.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's
3K drop
drop search
search.
205. Yeah, 205.
But is
Play it
it
if you need it.
better than the yellow one? That's also a draw drop.
Exactly. Try that.
No.
Yeah.
Alright,
Exactly.
0-0 Manhattan Cafe. This is a dude. All your opponent's character gets pay 2 encore, and then you can act, rest one of your Uma characters, and then this turn just gets +1 key power. So 3/5, and you can like rest like a billion characters be a billion power.
I mean, if it had something good to go, like if it had a marker effect so that you rest the inherit card and throw it under here and do stuff, that'd be cool. But man, Manhattan Cafe is not having a good time with this set. Like worse double R than this. It is green, I guess. 1 out of 5.
Smochman.
I know, right?
1-0 Daiwa Scarlet. During your turn, if you're another Uma character, this gets +3 key power, so it's 5/5 on your turn. When it's placed on stage from hand, or sent from stage to waiting room, reveal the top card deck. If that card is like Uma Musume character, add a hand, discard 1. This is a double filter.
Wow.
I'm playing off the filter.
Standby card? Question mark? Green? Smile.
That's true.
No, don't think
It might be one of the better green cards, TBH.
You play green level 1, you're never not playing the stock charger.
True. Maybe I should rate the stock charge a little bit higher. Oh well. I think this card is okay, just given the fact that it's also like decently big as an attacker. 1-0. 2 out of 5. I might be biased. Best girl.
1-0 Bamboo Memory. All your other Uma character gets +500 power, and when climbing space in climax area, choose one of your characters. This turn gets +1 key power. It's just a married life.
Yeah.
Married life. I feel like I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah. Most sets don't need it. Feels bad. This set probably doesn't need it either. It's pretty whatever. If it had inheritance, once again, it'd be good because it converted into something useful later on. Geez, I'm gonna eat this. Is the power relevant? I want to say no, so 1 out of 5. If I did think you needed power pumps for your on-reverse stuff, then sure, this would have been like a 2 or 3, but I don't think anyone's playing those combos anyways. Keep going.
Alright, 1-0 Vodka. When this is placed on stage from hand, if you have another Uma character, this turn this gets +2 key power, so 6k on play. And when during the turn this is placed on stage from hand, and when it attacks, you can pay 1, discard 2. If you do, search 2. It's on attack, then in turn is played drop search for 2. While being a 6k.
Yeah, I mean, I saw people say they thought this card was really good. I think double drop searches on attack are good, but I personally think they gotta be at 0. To be like a good card.
Level 1's too late.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. I mean, this set does have like sometimes it does struggle to like filter well, mostly because I don't like the Rico. Feel free to. I know, right? We'll get to the reason why when we actually see the card, but I think this card's like okay, I guess, like 2 out of 5. Maybe does see play. Deck thinning is like always pretty good. But yeah, maybe if like you could have picked to like do the discard 1 and then search 1 and then do it again after, would have been nicer. So you don't have to discard 2 every time. But yeah, let's keep going.
All right. 1-0 Maisho Doto. For each other back row Uma character, this gets +1k power, so it is a 6k with double back row. And when it attacks, you have 2 more other Uma Musume character. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose 1 card from among them, put it back on top of your deck. It's a rest waiting room. 6k with check.
It's a 6k pick trigger. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst card you could be running, I guess.
Yeah, if triggers were sick, great card, but I don't know. Quince does it better. Not much else to say. 1 1 out of 5. 5K's, yeah, pretty whatever.
2-1 Agnes Digital. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can draw 2. If you do, discard 2. And when it's attacks, choose 2 of your other Uma Musume character. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, they get 1500 plus 1500 power and hand on core. It is quite good for your looping.
That's true.
Yeah. There's a much better card for looping.
It is costed though, in terms of being like a 2-1. That's also tiny, so you're basically giving up a lane. Is that relevant? 1 stock, sack a lane.
Giving up a lane to help win 2 lanes and keep 2 lanes.
Yeah. I mean, if you are like running stuff that like kind of +2s you, that's probably fine. Personally, I don't like this too much though, because I feel like the blue 1/0s that ditch 2 draw 2 might lead into better things. I'm going to give this 1 out of 5. Not sure if we'll actually see play, but you never know. Might have a sick combo.
Would have been sick in Overlord. Or Overlord has a better one because it's stockless. Alright, 2-1 Gold City. If you have 2 or more other Uma characters, this gets plus IQ power, so it's always 10-5, and when it's placed on stage from hand, until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gains a point ability. 2 abilities. During your opponent's turn, this gets plus 2k power, so it'll be 12-5 in your opponent's turn. And it has Bodyguard. So this is a Bodyguard that has been seen before. Once in Grisaya as a smaller body, and once in Heaven's Burn Red, and that was made Heaven's Burn Red playable for a bit.
Interesting. Did the HPD one also have the 1 turn restriction? Being
Yeah, it's literally I copy and paste this and change the trait.
Oh, okay. Did they have like you know, kind of the Niji stuff of like sick backups to like do cute stuff with your bodyguard?
What they had was a finisher that can burn. It's like Escanor finisher, so having direct lane was good.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, force them to open up lanes. I guess in this case, generally you don't want to, because yeah, some of your better finishers either don't care for swinging super big direct attacks or actually need reverses. So I think the cards, yeah, looks pretty cool, reads pretty cool. I'm not sure if it leads into anything useful, so I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Maybe someone will come up with a sick deck to abuse it.
People also play in Heaven's Burn Red. I mean, in A standby for HBR, so you can also play this in A standby.
You slam it. You slam it. You get a thing behind it. It's big.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. 2-1 Yukino Bijin. All your other Uma character gets plus 1k powers, global 1k, and then when your other character is sent from stage to waiting room, you can, if it's in your back row, you can sack a marker underneath this and rest this. If you do, return that character to stage in his former slot rested.
It's a Pina. Global 1k Pina.
That requires
so you don't have to sack it. Yeah, so you're stacking a different card, not itself.
That's true.
It just turns a random inheritance card on your board into a Pina.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of like that, except you can't keep charging this card. Not sure if it's that useful because of that one fact. I'll give it a 2 out of 5. Maybe it's relevant, but probably not.
0-0 Kurin-chan. When it's in direct attacks, you choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve it. You can either draw one this turn, or you can choose one of your other Uma characters. This turn gets plus 1 soul. And it's also a level 0 clock bomb.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why is it a direct attack thing and a bomb thing?
It's like going first, you can get a hand filter, and
then going second, you can pump a soul. And then if your opponent refuses to kill the card,
it's just a stock bomb.
You can get a soul again, and it can be a clock bomb.
Yeah, spicy. That's true, I guess. Would any of you actually play this card though?
If I'm dead desperate for a green, I do not want to run the chaser, I would run this.
Yeah, you just refuse to throw the chaser. Like, no, no, I can't play the chaser, bro. No.
If I feel like
4K is not big
if I
enough.
feel like the clock bomb effect is relevant, and need green. So that's what
I
people do in
guess.
slime. They stop playing the what's it called Milim chaser, and play the Shuna Ricky, and then play the
Right.
the yellow removal in
Yeah.
slime.
I guess yeah, we'll give this 2 out of 5 just for being green in case you need that. And it's a bomb, but I'm not sure I'd ever actually play this card.
If anything, at least the meta now is quite good for hard removal bombs.
True.
0/0 Agnes Digital. When this is placed on stage from hand, choose one card from hand you may send to stock. And when your other Uma Musume character attacks this turn, this gets plus 1500 power.
1 out of 5?
Wow. Yeah.
1 out
Yeah.
of 5.
Like I mean, it's a hand of stock, I guess, right? You love hand of stock.
Only when it does something cool.
Alright,
Anyway,
0/0 Yuki no Bijin. When it's placed on stage from hand, perform a falling effect twice. Look at the top of your deck, keep it on top of your deck, or send it to waiting room, and it has inheritance.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I guess it's good for checking your yo burns if you can't do anything, or you can't get a better card to do it. Has inheritance. It's like a glorified mill too. 2 out of 5. Maybe it's useful. Let's just keep going. My brain's mush.
Oh, we're only halfway there. 0/0 Gold City.
Oh,
When it's placed on stage from hand, this turn it gets plus 1500 power, so it's 35 on play. And when its card's battle points first, if you're climaxing a climax area, you may put the top card of your deck into stock. Level 0 stock charger.
It's all in green. It's all green all the time.
color pie. Yeah, it's being observed.
This is okay if you're gonna play a level 0 combo.
That's true. 35, yeah. I mean, it gets big enough to do it. Sure.
The problem
2
is
out of
having this while having the combo, but I mean, like, as a card, I think it's like fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2
Alright,
out of 5.
1/0
Sounds good.
Bamboo Memory. When it's placed in stage from hand, this turn it gets plus X power. X is equal to the number of your Uma character times 500. So with full board, she comes in at 6/5. And with attacks, choose one of your other Uma character. This turn gets plus 15.
Yeah, power pump.
Yeah, exactly.
Power pumps and power pumps.
Yeah. Big itself. Sure, 2 out of 5. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's fine. As
1/0
level 1 filler.
Taiki Shuttle. If this card has a marker underneath it and you have another Uma character, this gets 2k power and a falling ability. At the start of your Anchor Step, if you do not have another rested character in your front row, you can pay 1. If you do, rest this. And when it attacks, choose one of your other Uma character. That character this turn gets plus X power, and X is equal to that character's soul times 1000. So the Soul Shemakai, while also being a 6/5 with a hard encore.
Why are there so many hard encores?
There's so many hard encores. Yeah.
I mean, because you don't want to lose your marker.
Oh, true. This is the marker without losing your marker. This is the one that without losing your marker. But also, why are you going to give these cards? Oh, this does need a marker. I see.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do anything else though.
Yeah, it costs a 6/5 power pump with it's a pay 1/1.
That's true. Unless they like leave one of your other shitter lanes alive.
Unless they
Just
do
to
that.
like annoy you. I've had people do that to me just to send a message. It might not have been the best play, but it was very annoying. Just because like on principle I don't like hard encores, I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 5, but I guess it's like, not that much worse than the other card that we just looked at, so whatever.
Alright. 2-1-5 motion is a Leaf counter. On backup, reveal the top of its character, add a hand this one.
Yeah, it's fine. I think like 2 out of 5. Pretty decent. Might
Not
see use.
bad to have. Not bad.
Exactly.
2-1 Meisho Doto. When it's placed in stage from hand, look at top 3 cards of the deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, add a hand, and send the rest to the waiting room, and then discard 1. And when it's reversed, the battle opponent is higher than your opponent's level, it's a clock bomb. A clock Odachi.
Ooh.
It's a
Clock
interesting
anti-change
Adachi
bomb.
effect. Yeah. So that it's a 2-1. So it's
While
not
also
bad.
being check 3 add ditch.
Yeah, I do kind of really like that. But generally, yeah, I'm not sure like how much people care about losing their early plays. So like I guess Kanata is the thing. Standby is the thing again. Maybe I want to give this like a 3 out of 5 because like it is a payoff for green in terms of like being able to dig for climaxes or grab events even. And yeah, it's green's solution to getting rid of boards.
Okay. Man, green's literally one of the worst color, the worst color in the set.
Yeah.
2-1 Shinko Windy. If you have another level 3 or higher character that gets plus 4k power, and you have 2 more other Uma Musume character that gets plus 3k power. So if you have no level 3s, it's 8k. If you have a level 3, it's 12k.
Oh. I'd rather play Kawakami Princess.
Yeah, exactly. But she doesn't have any condition. 1 out of 5. Let's go.
You know, awkward thing is you try to use this to be over your opponent's characters, and they use the anti-change bomb when you're level 3. So this loses all the power and can't be over now.
Oh man.
Alright, 2-1 Air Groove. For each other Uma Musume character, this gets plus 1500 power. So if you have a full board, it'll be 11k. And with battle points reversed, you may pay costs of discarding sacking 2 markers underneath this. If you do, blind stock yourself 3 times.
Whoa, dude! It's like you're double hand stocking, and they give you 1 for free
It's dang.
when you reverse something.
Exactly. And it costs 1 stock itself. Sheesh. So yeah, you have to give up
Okay.
2 inheritance cards.
Or
Yeah. Oh,
1 double stacked card.
yeah. That's true. Yeah. I don't really like this because reverse costed and yeah, it requires 2 markers. I say 1 out of 5, but like, you know, there might be a payoff. I don't see it though.
Smoke, man.
Rip.
Alright,
I know,
2-0 event, the last card in green.
Card.
If you don't have a Uma Musume character, you cannot play this from hand. Choose one of the following 2 abilities and resolve it. You can either A, choose an Uma character, this turn gets plus 5,000 power and plus 2 soul, or B, reveal the top card deck if that is a Uma character placed on stage in any slot. People are memeing about this being playable.
It's
Yeah.
Houston's favorite horse.
It's like the Overlord. This isn't a horse.
This is not a horse.
Oh wait, is that like a trainer?
Yeah,
All the
like
events are
she's,
trained.
well, she's like the
All the events are
she's
people.
like the event bitch that
Oh,
comes up and
yeah.
it's like, hey, pick a
Oh
pick
yeah.
a thingy, get a random thing.
And then yeah, it makes you feel bad.
Doctor lady, yeah. And then
yeah.
my horse's leg breaks.
Oh god. I mean there are ways to like abuse this. Like the deck does have mill. The deck has like or sorry, the set has mill.
Shufflebacks.
Yeah, shuffle back. You can do the haha XD thing. And you do have to check too, so like eventually you'll hit with it. It's also in green though, so that's like really cringe if you're playing the better cards in this set. So I'll give this a 2 out of 5 just because like there'll be some madman who like, you know, abuses it and like does something really funny in a tournament, but yeah, probably not a good consistency card.
Definitely not.
All Overlord
yeah.
players will show you wrong.
True. I'm down. 'Cause the
Alright,
card's
that's it
so
for
funny.
green. I need to take a piss.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta go-
Keep
I gotta
chat.
go do something real quick.
Keep chat
Keep
entertained.
entertained.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll tell you guys my boomer stories. Watching King of the Hill. Good times. Oh yeah, Rush. Got the Gamba. One thing though is like I'm really disappointed that the set didn't have can you see that? The carrots. Like I'm not sure. I was actually expecting like carrot event or carrot markers, things like that. Showerverse card by the way. But anyway, it's like something that, you know, I would have expected to be like pretty iconic for the franchise. Is they love carrots, can't stop talking about it. I don't know. Would expected yeah, they're some kind of like cutesy like carrot thing. Even the carrot like army effect where either as a marker or some other kind of on turn boost. I don't know. A lot of things they could have done. Very sad. But let's see. Oh god, what time is it? Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Oh, I should have probably spit through yellow and green because yeah, red and blue have probably some of the most interesting cards. Although it is like highly concentrated into specific a few specific combinations of cards, so hopefully it'll go fast. Yeah, well, Firefox update. Whoops. Cards are cheap though, so make your way to Nova TCG and see if there's any set cards that you like. Right now, most of us are looking at like 8-door or standby decks. Those probably have the most power. And yeah, I think the standby deck in general is pretty solid. It has all the core components that you'd expect. And hi, Jason. I'm actually just rambling right now because chat's not saying anything. Feels good.
I got
Old
myself
man
a beer and a Canadian coffee
Kevin.
crisp.
Hell yeah.
Is it always red and blue that gets the most interesting card? Usually. I love coffee crisp. You know what that is, Jason?
No.
You know what coffee crisp is?
Oh, you actually don't have it in America.
Americans don't have coffee crisp. Kind of weird. These things are...
Yeah, I know.
Probably my third favorite chocolate after Reese's and Kit Kats.
Those are some good picks. Do like Reese's. And yeah, Kit Kats are Toronto's favorite snack for trying to get through regionals. Yeah, Team Pseudo certified. That's how we top 4 in our trios.
But Reese's are the best chocolate.
What?
Yeah.
No, Kit Kats are the best, actually. Sorry, Kevin.
No, Reese's are the best. Fuck you.
Nope, you're dumb.
You're dumb.
You guys should duel for it.
When are we gonna do that snacks tier list?
Kit Kat's number 1. Reese's can be like number 4.
4? You're literally the most cringe motherfucker in the world. Alright, let's go into red.
Yep. Blaster it.
What the fuck is this?
Say it.
Oh no.
Say it.
Maki Tannhauser.
0-0 Matikane Tenhauser. When
Proud of you.
is this placed on stage from hand? Mill 2.
Alright,
There's a climax.
which one of them is that, Kevin?
The brunette.
No.
No.
What's the like
Yeah.
yellow blonde?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've actually seen the brunette before. I forgot her name, but yeah.
Bro,
Anyway.
fucking no, dude. Alright, what is placed on stage from hand? Mill 2. There's a climax among those. Choose one of your characters that's turn gets plus 100 power. And when it's
I'm
placed
a
on
liar. It is the brown one. I
I
mixed
was
up her
wrong
name.
yeah,
too.
fuck you. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, you
Alright, when it's placed on stage from hand, it's the center of the card, so I would assume it's her. Alright, when it's placed on stage from hand, you can discard one, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a level 1 or level X or lower character from your wing room, add a hand and X is equal to the level of the revealed card, so it's a Rico with Mill 2. Mandatory Mill 2.
Ken says this card sucks.
Bro.
I mean, Japan will still play it, but they say it's the worst Rico.
I mean, it's mandatory mill, right?
Yeah.
She's in the anime. Oh, yeah, she's in season 2. Forgot.
I mean, I guess you can do the Rico first and then see what kind of cringe card you're milling. Okay, so I really like Rico with the look at 2 rear range. It really helps. On average, you'll get like the cards you want. But the fact that this is mill 2 on top of that, I think it doesn't make it like way worse. I wouldn't have expected this in a double R. I don't know. it is a ditch out though, which is like
I mean,
very
vanilla recalls
important.
are like rares, so extra additional text recalls are usually double R's.
For milling out your climaxes. Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess it's okay on first stack, but yeah, later on, it's a little bit cringe. I'll give this, I don't know, what do you think, Jason? 3 or 4?
Don't ask me.
Oh no, I have to decide on my own. I have to like be responsible for my own decisions.
Yeah.
That's cringe.
I will never tell you what to rate a card, Sam. I don't care.
Uh,
You could rate
feels bad.
every card I level 1, and I wouldn't tell you no.
Are you sure?
Nope. I don't care.
This is
Not my
your
set
show.
review.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
that's
the
even
guest.
worse then.
You're the guest.
Yeah.
Guest of
That's
honor.
way more fun to clown on the guest than be the guest. Why did I do this? Okay, we'll just say 3 out of 5 because I hate the mandatory mill, but like the Rico effect is good on top of the check 2 that the set has. Makes it perfect. Let's just go with that.
I would always give it a 4 because it was forced.
True.
All
What's I
right,
thinking?
continuing on. 0-0 Kita Sun Black. When this is placed in stage from hand, choose one of your Uma characters. This turn it gets plus 1500 power. And when this is placed in stage from hand, when it's set from stage to waiting room, you can discard one. If you do, check 4 at a level or higher from among them. So it's Fuka.
Yeah.
I think it's the Fubiki one, right?
No, it's not a Chieri. It's a Fuka.
Oh
It
no.
is expressly not a Chieri. It can't
Is it
grab
because-
trait.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Yeah. But
Yeah.
this is Dan because it grabs events. So I do really like this card because of that. The power pump in standby might be quite relevant if you have to fight for board. I'll give this a 4 out of 5. Wait, if it's a good staple in a specific like archetype of climaxes, does that still count as 4 out of 5, or does that have to be good in
Oh,
every?
it's whatever you want it to be, dude.
No, but there's actually like rating things, right? For like
I mean,
what 4 out of 5
it's
means.
how you feel about it, though. It's like not.
Do you think majority of decks will play this?
Yeah, like if you think this is a card that you should have in your deck all the time.
No, I think it's only for standbys. So let's just say like 3 out of 5 then. I'm not sure if like the other Oh,
If this
I
is
guess
a
it does
deck
grab events.
that you tell someone to buy 4 of, would you?
Only for standby.
Okay.
Yep.
Understandable. Alright,
Nice.
0-0 Naitsu Nature. When it's placed in stage, when a climax is placed in your climax area, you may pay 1. If you do, check the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose up to one Uma Musume character from among them. Show it to your opponent at the hand and send the rest to the room. And to start your opponent's attack phase, you can mill 1. If that card is an Uma Musume character, you may move this to an empty front row slot.
Nice nature is so nice.
So it's a Magi
Very
plus a
interesting.
mill runner.
This is a manatee card. Like actually, just took 2 random effects and just went. Blah.
Exactly. Yeah, Rush is right. I think there's definitely a few cards in the set where they just took like 2 completely random effects. They might not even synergize together, and yeah. Although I will say this is pretty dank, because it's a mill runner, so it does randomly plus. And yeah, I guess the mug effect's pretty good, especially when this set does have a bunch of like ditch draws, etc., etc. You get climaxes more often. I really like this card. I do think it sees play in a lot of this, so I'm gonna put it as 4 out of 5.
Alright, 4.
Yeah,
It could be a double plus.
exactly. How sick is that?
Attack.
And it can be tapped for your CB early play and still do its job. So, good card.
Attack with it gets you a stock. It survives because you're going first. And
Yeah.
you slam a CX, pay 1. Plus 1.
It's it.
Dude, bro, your runner survive. Your opponent doesn't just try field you.
They try to field me with shitters.
Mm,
All right.
Unfortunate.
They're all alive, and all they drew was Aquas. So their side lanes are 500s. Alright, 3-2 Narita Brian. If this is in a front row, all your Uma character gets plus 1500 power, including herself. So she's in front row, she's 11-5. And when it attacks, if you have a standby CX in your client's area and you have 2 more other Uma characters, you can pay 1, discard 1 if you do burn 3. Very simple for a double R, but pretty. What do you think is good? Is it good?
Yeah. Good standby card.
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, just because it has the global power. Unfortunately, it doesn't heal on play. So normally I'd say that's actually like pretty bad. But you do have what's the card? The one that like tap 2 heals. Japanese have a short form term for it. Almost a Nino finisher. Missing a lot of text to make it like broken. But yeah, like can't ask for too much else, I guess, for standby nowadays. Um, I guess because it's great to stand by in front even and get so big, I want to give it a 3 or 4 out of 5. It does make standby quite good, so yeah, let's just go with 3 out of 5 and keep going.
Oh, I don't think 4.
Uh, uh, yeah, whatever. 4. I can be the standby guy meme and just like overrate all the standby cards. It'll be sick. Let's go.
Poggers. Go.
Yeah.
3-2 is Symboli Rudolph. If you have 2 or less characters in your waiting room, this gets 2 less climaxes in your waiting room, this gets -1 level in hand. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can draw 2, discard 2, and then just blind stock 1. And when it's attacked, you can pay 1, discard 1 if you do. This turn gets 2k power and a falling off ability. When this card's battle point is reversed, you can burn 1.
The 1 stock early play hand filters has an on reverse burn that you have to pay for on attack.
Yeah.
Seems okay.
Exactly. Yeah, I say like 3 out of 5. Perfectly fine.
3 out of 5.
Yeah. And yeah. Oh. Let's go. Yeah.
All right. Next we got 3-2 Rice Shower. What is this? This is the one I see the most fan art of. When does this place on stage from hand, you may heal 1. And when this card's battle points reverse, if you have a door 6 in climax area, you can deal 1 damage to your opponent. If this card has a marker underneath it, and you have 2 more other characters, you can pay 2, discard 1. If you do, burn 3. So it's always an on reverse burn 1. And if you have all the condition, then you can pay cost to burn 3. It's the burn 1, burn 3.
Yeah. So it's a double 2 damage and this is the 1 combo. Does have to reverse though, is pretty small, but it has support cards.
Yep. And yeah, I think it's a decent payoff for like playing this because like yeah, we calculated before it was like 6 stock to double, and you can throw whatever Musashi or Icy Tail in the 3rd lane. So yeah, not too bad. Yeah, definitely I think it's a decently efficient payoff for having an inheritance and just trying to kill your opponent from like late 2 or 3-0. Plays well into 8 doorless, 4 out of 5. I think it's I'm sold on it. Heals as well. Pretty good.
4 out of 5.
Yeah. Will this set have any 5 out of 5s? We'll find out.
It's all up to you. A 0-0 Aston Machan. If this is an ephemeral center slot, this gets +1k power. You can pay 1, discard climax. If you do salvage climax, it is a 3k CX swap.
Yep, 3k CX swap.
Yep.
Has to be in the center slot though.
That's true. I do think this is the one that people generally play. It's red, whatever. Randomly okay early game. Yeah, just 3 out of 5. Probably the one you play.
Alright. 0-0 Wonder Acute. When this is set from station wing, you can pay 1, clock yourself 1. If you do, check top 4 cards in your deck, choose up to 1 level 1 or higher card from among them, show to your opponent at the hand, and send the rest to waiting room.
Yeah, this is like the Anya Ricky from Hololive 2. It's okay. If you have like events.
This is Remy Ricky.
Yeah, especially.
From Bang Dream.
What?
Fifth Annie. This is Remy.
Oh.
Who, Ricky?
Remy.
I never played that card. I played the Anya Ricky.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry for which one came first.
Bang Dream has everything. It doesn't even matter at this point. We can't call everything a Remy.
That's true. 2 out of 5. I'm not sure if anyone actually plays this.
It's not bad, especially for standby.
Yeah, I guess.
But you have actual Ricky. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But if you want to play more aggressive, and you want to on death Ricky instead of plusing Ricky's. That's better than spawn Ricky.
Oh god, spawn Ricky's here.
All right,
Not
1-0 Tamamo Cross. If this is in front row, and when this is front attack, you can look at the top card of your deck, put it on top of your deck or into your waiting room as a hand on corner, and you can also act send this to waiting room. If you do, choose a 1-0 Oguri Cap in
Ogre
your
cap.
waiting room and place in station this card's former slot. So big change. So what you can do is you can rest this with your EV healer and then change.
Whoa.
Yeah, I guess like looking at the Ogre cap, it's
Cap.
pretty whatever. I know caps. I'm not sure if this is like even worth it, especially since the deck slots it takes up. I guess if you want to be cute and dirtle at level 1, since you're playing a level 0 combo, you can play it. Let's say 2 out of 5 for both halves of this 2-card thing.
2 out of 5.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think this whole pack is that's not that bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, 1-0 Ogre Recap. During your turn, if you're Uma character, this gets plus 3k, so 6k in your turn. Once attacked, you do the door CX in your climbing area, and you have another Uma character. Look, check top 4, add one Uma character from among them, and then it can auto change to the start of your Encore step. If this is in your front row, you can send this away room for you. Choose the 1-0 Tamama Cross we just saw, and place on station any this card's for a slot.
And then you're gonna mulligan, and then you're not gonna have the Ogre cat change back into, and then you're gonna be sad.
I mean, I think it's better than the Kanko one.
Zuiho? Yeah. Well, Zuiho's, I don't know, man. Zuiho summoned into a fucking B for 1/1 though, didn't it?
Yeah, but this one summons into a card that will help you cancel.
Yeah, at 1 when you probably refresh your whole deck out.
Yeah, I played Data Live. That's a big cap.
Okay.
Yeah, another 2 out of 5.
2
Maybe it's
out of
play,
5.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Rather play Tuppen.
1-0 winning ticket. During a turn, if you that Uma character, this gets plus 3k power, so 7k on your turn. And when this card's battle opponent's reverse, if you have a standby climax in your climax area, perform the following effect twice. Mill 1 if that card's Uma character at the hand.
I think it's actually really good for a standby combo, to be honest.
Yeah. If it was the Kotori 1-0 thing where you actually like
Force you to
top check
trigger.
reveal, yeah, I would have said this was a 5 out of 5 card if it did that. But as a mill, I think it's like, yeah, perfectly fine on first deck. Like you're gonna plus a lot. Having the reverse might be an issue. Usually not. Probably this is a like pretty good payoff for playing standby, standby in terms of, yeah, you refill your hand, random garbage. You have enough filters, I think, especially if you're forced into playing the Rico to get use out of this. And at level 2, if you need to loop this thing, you can actually top check 2 and see if like yeah, you just confirm your attack order. So I think, yeah, 4 out of 5. It's a solid card. And yeah, lets you stand by out like other things in the back, so you're not worrying about like getting your 2/2 out as an attacker right away. And we'll see the shitty 2/2 combo pretty soon, I think, too.
Poggers. 1-0 on Marvelous Sunday. For each year Uma Musume character, this gets plus 500 power, so 6k. And when this card's battle points reverse, you may send a marker underneath this to wing room. If you do, choose one Uma character in your wing room at the hand.
Yeah, I guess this is what you get because this card's big always, as opposed to the one that's in blue.
And if you have 2 markers, you can resolve at 2 turns in a row.
You can. It's not once per turn. But you also have to keep this card alive.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is a payoff for inheritance. The reverse kind of sucks compared to the 1-0 blue one, where yeah, you just get it no matter what. Especially if you're playing standby, you're gonna have the yeah, you're gonna be getting reverses for your actual combo. So like compared to that, I'm not sure how much this is gonna see use. I'll throw it as a 2 out of 5 because I think there's better alternatives to this for salvaging.
2 out of 5.
Yep.
Next, we got 1/1 Rice Shower. It's a level assist to my characters and a pay 2 rest this heal.
I don't think this card's very good. I don't think Uma stock charges well enough or has like enough stock to spend on this.
Even in the 8 standby list?
Hmm?
Even in the 8 standby list? I think.
Yeah, I feel like you'd rather just play like a better back row.
You'd rather
Oh,
play
yeah,
the
the 2
one that
one.
gives cannon core.
Oh yeah, that too. I have seen some JP Twitter lists that like are using this card. Because yeah, otherwise your only early play healer is the CB, which you might not want to be using if you're doing the check 2 stuff. I think it is okay because like yeah, if you don't play CB, like this is your only other heal, and I do think the standby deck is the only one that might be able to afford this because otherwise you're just playing CB anyways. I'm gonna go full standby brain and rate this like 3 out of 5 as a possible payoff for playing standby, but I think you're right, Jason. Like it it's only good in that case, and like it might not
Like, it's
even
like
be.
fine, but yeah,
Yeah,
I just think there's like better
exactly.
cards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's worth testing though. Like I do want to try it this weekend.
Okay.
Mhm.
2/1 Mihono Bourbon. When you enter 3/2 Rice Shower is placed on stage from hand, look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, put them back on the top in the same order. And this turn, that character gets plus 1,000 power in the following ability. Auto, when during this card's battle, your opponent cannot play backups from hand. Auto Inheritance, when your other character is placed on stage from hand. Oh yeah, it's inheritance. But when you resolve the inheritance, you get a blind stock 1 for this one.
Yeah, this card's good. It makes Rice a lot better. Like
Yeah.
it makes Rice like a lot better.
Yeah, yeah. The no backup clause is actually like yeah, perfect for Rice. And yeah, it fulfills her inheritance. I actually forgot about her refunding the stock when you inherit, so like that already yeah completely removes the overhead as well to like pull it off. Really like this card in combination with the Rice Shower top end. I'll give it yeah, I guess by the rating scale, well, let's just say 3 out of 5. Like you only use it with Rice, but it basically enables her like hand in hand.
Okay.
2-2
Biwa Hayahide. Hayahide. For each of your other back row Uma character, this gets plus 2k power. So full back row, she's 9k. Global 500, and it's also hand on core.
A weird Ghislaine.
It's a really bad Ghislaine. 500 power is not 1,000 power.
Yeah,
but it's hand on core compared to Ghislaine.
that's true.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have 1,000 power.
Yeah. Especially yeah, something you want to standby out in the back with your first standby play. I do think yeah, like some lists might actually run this simply because of that, but yeah, underwhelming 500 power. I guess they learned their lesson from Bishoku. Maybe 3 out of 5. I could see some lists using it if they want to run the blue 2-2.
What would you give it? 3 out of 5?
3 out of 5, yeah. I'm kind of regretting that now because it is pretty mid, but let's keep going. Long night.
All right. 3/2 Tokai Teo. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1. If you do, your opponent sends all their stock to waiting room and then stock the same amount of cards they sent to waiting room from their deck. So it's a stock swap. And when it attacks, you can pay 1, discard a copy of that CD, deal 1 damage to your opponent.
Yeah.
She
stock
ballin'.
swap with an extra effect. She's balling.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, those YouTubes are so good with the AI voice. Oh, I love
Yeah,
so
and the
much.
second effect is kind of shitty though, but it's not like the worst thing in the world because there's another card that supports playing this in like a multiple of. It's like an excuse to at least. So
yeah. Yeah, exactly. I do see, yeah, some people actually running 2 or 3 of this card just to try to do that. I think that's a little bit silly, but I do like that. Like finally, we have a standby deck with stock swap, which is like pretty rare nowadays, I believe.
Stock swap. Woo!
I know. I'll go with 4 out of 5. Like, I don't see a reason not to play this card
Is this Uma's
in
main
any list.
character? This is Uma 2's main character.
Uma
Exactly,
2.
that's it.
Who's Uma
Uma
1?
2.
What about Uma 1?
Spetron.
Yeah.
Spit.
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 Spit. Alright, 0-0 Inari 1. When it's placed in stage from hand, we'll talk over the deck. If that's a Uma character, this out of hand, discard 1. And when it's reversed, if that card's battle points level 0 or lower, you may reverse that character. This was the only hand filter Sal had for the longest. Cost this hand filter.
2 out of 5? Hand filters, that's nice. If you don't want to use any of the other ones in the set, sure.
Okay. 0-0 Narita Brian, global. Your other character in front row center slot gets plus 500, and it's a pay 1 tap salvage brainstorm. There's a different salvage brainstorm.
We love salvage. Woo!
Yeah.
Salvage gang, right, Kevin? Salvage gang.
Yeah, but it's a different salvage brainstorm. That'll be better.
Yeah, 1 out of 5, just because, yeah, the other one's better. The 500 power isn't doing anything important.
1 out of 5?
Yeah.
I think this is like the only red brainstorm, though. So you need red.
I'll keep it. Just because.
Yeah, it also buffs your bodyguards.
Is that relevant, though?
You never think it's relevant to the 500 power.
Oh, fine. Make it 2 out of 5.
No, it's too late. We're past on.
Oh,
0-0
okay.
Tokai. When it's placed in stage from hand, mill 2. If this turn, just gets plus X power. X is equal to the number of Uma characters you milled, times 1000. During your turn, this is placed in stage from hand, and at the end of your turn, choose one of your front row Uma characters and one of your back row Uma characters. You may rest and swap them. Remember, it's end of return, so it's after the Encore step. So you have the character that has to live.
I had a whole rant reserved for this card because, like, comparing it to the Remy 1-0, like, this card had so much potential. I was like so hype on it, and then I realized the timing. It's actually so depressing. Would have been amazing for standby. I want to give it a good score, but I can't actually like justify playing this card in any list, especially since you have to swap them. 2 out of 5. Maybe someone will find something creative to do with it, but otherwise, yeah, it's an actually dead card on field.
Which man?
Yeah.
Woodman.
Oh, here's Jason's favorite card. There's a Mayano Top Gun. When a door CX is placed in your climax area, if you have 6 or less stock and you have another Uma Musume character, look at the top 3 cards of the deck. Choose up to 1 Uma character from among them. Show to your opponent, add the rest to hand, and send. Add it to hand and send the rest to waiting room. And it has an inheritance.
Does. It has inheritance. This card is sick. I love level 0 combos. I like the combo from Project Sekai. And this has inheritance. So you get to like use it.
Yep. For your dank salvages. Pretty good. Yeah, I give this like an easy like 4 out of 5. I think definitely a reason to like play 8 door. This card plus Rice Shower top end goes every turn. Like if you can just like use the other brainstorm to keep looping CXs, you'll always have this card in the back and whatever extra copies in the front to keep going at it and have hand forever. Solid pick just to build a deck around.
What do you give us?
You had 4.
4.
Yeah.
Poggers. Look at her zoom.
Yeah, I know, right?
1-0 Hishi Amazon. When you use this card back up, mill 3, and so it's a 1500 backup.
Oh, God.
Mandatory mill 3, by the way.
Mandatory mill 3.
Yeah. -1 out of 5. Like actively bad card.
Just play the 2K from the TD.
Yeah.
1-0 Super Creek. If this card has a marker underneath it and you have 2 more other Uma characters, this gets plus 3 key power. If you have 2 more other Uma characters, this gets plus 2 key power and it's inheritance. So if you don't have a marker, it's a 5/5. If you have a marker, it's an 8/5 cross turn.
It's pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if there's more cards like if there's more cards that abused having 2 markers, I think this card would be like quite good because yeah, it's pretty rare, or like it has a good chance of living, I guess, at level 1. But yeah, there's like no payoff for inheriting this and then using it as a marker for a different card then later on to have 2 markers on something. I'll say 2 out of 5. Like maybe there is a way to abuse this, but it's just big. If you need it, it's good.
2 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have 1-0 Kita-san Black. If you have 2 more other Uma characters, this gets +1k power and full ability. When it attacks, you can pay 1 Twin Drive. And when this card's trigger check reveals a soul trigger, this turn, this gets 1 +1k until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it's 5k, hit a trigger is 6k, hit a trigger is 7k.
Yeah, I love it's like the eye from Niji, but not as good.
Yeah.
On,
yeah, exactly.
No hand on core, it's on the 1-0 instead of a 1-1.
Yeah. I mean, it's cute. If we didn't have Twin Turbo, I think this would be the go-to filler level 1 to generate standby triggers or door triggers. 2 out of 5. Sadly, just because Twin Turbo exists, which you guys will see pretty soon.
1-1 Narita Taishin. If the cost of the character in front of this is level 0 or is 0 or lower, this cannot be reversed. And when this is placed on the stage from hand, choose one of your other Uma characters. This turn gets +2 key power. It's a soul trigger and it's pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's you know if you want it, right? If you feel this is good in your format, you'll probably like look to play some out of it, even if it's small.
Well, the problem is you can't kill anything offensively, even if it doesn't die defensively.
But as a soul trigger.
Okay, you're not wrong.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, after playing Quince, like the blue 1/1 being huge is like actually quite important to abusing that card. Yeah, this card doing nothing on board is, I don't know. I guess you're right, Jason. In some formats it's okay, but like I wish it was at least big on attack.
Yeah, this is like one of the worst versions of this I've seen.
Yeah, because they can't win board. I really want to give it a 1 out of 5. Like you can pump it up, sure, but like it's so flaccid. Sorry, 1 out of 5. Yeah.
1 out of 5. Uno.
Yeah. Sorry, Taishin fans.
Bro, there's 55 horses. They'll find another girl to root for. 2-1 Symboli Rudolph. 2k assist level 3s or higher. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can reveal up 3 cards from the top of your deck. If you reveal 1 or more, choose up to one Uma character from among them at the hand and send the rest to waiting room, and then discard 1. So it's a Rico Arise, and it's also a Ditch Spawn to the stock swap.
Yeah, it's pretty nice having an actual like way to grab your stock swap without needing to like select
door
for
trigger.
it. And without needing to select for it.
Yeah.
As I said. Man, you're probably gonna want to play this with like Rice Shower and stuff too, since it's a red 2k assist.
Yep. Randomly digs around. Discard. Yeah, I think overall it's like quite solid. Actually, I'll be honest, I forgot this card exists, so I like it.
I didn't
3 out of 5.
I remember there's a stock swap bonder.
Oh, you. Also, Rudolph is I think canonically one of the strongest horses in the anime.
Yeah, but she sims for Teo.
No,
I think
it's
it's
for her.
Yeah, it's the other way around. But yeah, very good card.
All right, 0-0 Hishi Amazon. 500 assist, and we play climax in your climax area. Choose 2 of your characters. It gets +1 key power. So power crep, Merry Life.
Damn, Vanguard 0 just ended. That's crazy.
Wow.
Rip that game.
No one cares.
Yeah.
People care.
No one.
They pretend to.
No.
Yeah. I guess 2 out of 5. If you need a power pump, like, it's okay. There you go.
0-0 Mihono Bourbon. Global 500 inheritance and tap to give a character +500. I swear to God, we just had this not so long ago.
I think we literally had this before.
Oh yeah, it was like yeah, the power during continuous. Same
Oh,
thoughts
that's funny.
there. Yeah. It does have inheritance, but the 500 power feels so meaningless. I'm gonna give this a 105. I can regret it later. Let's go.
1 out of 5.
It's better. Yeah, it's better inheritance cards.
Is that a Sin Sao? The fuck's a Sin Sao? Huh?
What?
And so
My man,
Okay,
you
moving on.
asked me that.
yeah.
A Sing
Go.
Sao. It means Chinese beer. Oh no, it's a Heineken, Canadian beer.
Heineken?
Oh
Heineken?
God,
Heineken.
that that was painful, Kevin.
Also, Heineken's
Uh,
gross.
yeah.
That's
Wait,
what I
is
had.
Heineken even Canadian? Isn't it fucking Dutch?
Or maybe it's German.
It's Dutch. It's not German, or it's from the Netherlands.
Oh no,
Like,
yeah, it was
it's
like
not.
the only beer I
It's
had.
not German.
Like the only beer I had in my fridge that my dad
This
bought.
man's, I heard, fucking
Um,
appropriating beer from other
okay,
countries.
I'm sorry. What the fuck? I actually thought this
I'm gonna
was
tell Kroon.
I actually thought this was like some kind of Canadian
Do
beer.
you see a
What kind
maple
of
leaf
thought?
on it, Kevin?
I saw the freaking red star. That looked like a maple leaf for a second when you're drunk.
Alright, get the next card. You're not drunk. Shut the fuck up.
Once I go upstairs after
On
this
one
color, grab
beer.
another one. Zero
Oh
zero
no.
Aston Machan. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose one of your other Uma characters. This turn, it gets +1 key power. And when the climax is placed in your climax, you can return this to hand. If you do, choose one of your characters this turn, it gets +1 soul. Bounce
Are you a
back.
believer in cards and bounce back cards and standby Sam?
I think it's a fine
I
one
don't
up.
know. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Opens up lanes, gives you the soul you want.
It's a win more card, so you play one up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I do
I'll
like
throw it
winning
up
more.
as that's true. Well, okay, you can actually play this outside of that too, just to like be a meme with your two soul deck and push for 5 damage. Haha.
Where's the Senator
Actually,
Ruiz shirt?
yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Like you can actually play in other archetypes too to be really dumb, but yeah, why not?
All right, here we go. 0-0 twin turbo. At the start of your climax phase, if this is in your front row,
Uh,
choose your two of your other characters. This turn, they gain vulnerability. When it attacks, they're in a trigger step of this attack. Perform trigger check twice. So twin drive, and if you twin drive, put the top card of your stock to waiting room. So it gives two characters a fake twin drive that Jason hates.
Yeah, but this card's fucking insane.
Word.
I don't mind this
Mm.
card as much, but this card is still pretty fucking insane, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, the fact that it gives two cards this, it's great with like yeah. Oh, actually, would you play this in a door deck? No, right?
No, probably not.
I probably play
Yeah.
this in 8 bar and 8 standby. Those are the ones where triggering.
Yeah, I want
CX
this in the I want this in the deck so like I'm fiending for triggers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. In that case, then I think thinking about it a little bit more, probably a 3 out of 5 because it's quite niche, but like yeah, in those specific decks where you absolutely need the triggering, like what a great card. It's too bad it doesn't work with a twin drive though. Like imagine having 3 triggers on
Yeah.
one card.
Okay.
So
No,
fun.
you can't. You can't be Nino that has check two pick your trigger twice.
I know, right? It's so sad, but it would have been so
Nino
dank.
privilege.
Yep.
Alright, 0-0 Ikuno Dictus. Discard 2, send this to the bottom of your deck. Choose one Uma character in your waiting room whose level is equal to or lower than your level. Place on stage and discard's former slot. On an
They
act.
will never give us back Tsukushi Brainstorm. Never ever.
Yep.
Never ever have I ever.
Seen a second Tsukuyo Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Smoshman.
I mean, yeah, I guess yeah, the Bandway card with this as well. That's Brainstorm was pretty good.
Kevin, you
Mm,
misread her name is Double Jet. You can't pronounce Japanese. Wait, what?
please don't say-
What?
Yeah, I mean, I think this
Oh.
card would be decent with shit, what was I gonna say? With yeah, things that are like heavily stock restricted, but like it has no other
Okay.
text. It's not useful in any other way. I'll give it a 1 out of 5.
Fuck you, Chad. You made me look. Alright, 1-1
60.
BY Hayahide.
I
Oi
hide.
Hayahide.
You're trying, Kevin. You're trying.
It's literally he, they.
She's. Oh. Go.
It's
Just keep going.
literally he,
Just
they.
keep going. Just keep going.
All the other 3-2 Naruto Brian, pictured below, gets plus 500 power and hand on court. It's also a level assist to Uma characters.
Mhm.
Makes it sticky, which is actually quite useful because you can just keep it out in front until you get hit by a card titan. XD. Yeah, 3 out of 5. I think yeah, pretty good to run with your Naruto Brian. Although if no one's actually contesting you, you probably actually rather run the Rice Shower Healer 1/1, so it might be more of a meta call. Yeah, 3 out of 5 is good enough, I think.
Alright, 2-1 Inari 1. During your turn, for each other Uma character, this gets plus 2k power. So during your turn, if you have full board, this is a 14k. And during your turn, this is placed on stage from hand. When this card's battle points reverse, you may pay the cost up to 2 times. Perform the following effect X times. Choose one character, so you can pay the cost by setting a marker for underneath this waiting room. And then choose one character in your waiting room at the hand. X is equal to the number of times you paid cost.
I actually like this card a lot because this card's like fucking huge.
It's randomly big, large.
Large in charge.
Yeah.
For
And
14k, that can it. I like that it's like you can actually stack a double inheritance thing and like get a real payoff for it and like convert them both off one card. I think that's really nice.
That is true. Goes back to my previous point of like what's the payoff of double marker or double inheritance. I guess this is one of them. Pretty good. If it didn't require reverse, I think this would be like a very easy 4 out of 5. As it is, red's a good color to play anyway, so probably worth playing. Would I run this in the door list though? Do you even need the pluses at 2? Oh. I guess I'll say 3 out of 5. I do like it. I'm not sure if like you just rather play early play healers though at 2. In the Top Gun list or any of the level 0 plusing ones.
Right, 2-1 Daichi Ruby. When it's placed on stage from hand, if you have less stock than your opponent, you may put the top card of your deck into stock. When it attacks, if the level of the character crosses is 3 or higher, this turn this gets plus 6k power. So it'll be 12-5 against level 3s.
It's like okay, but like I don't think I'd just play the other card that we just saw.
Exactly. 1 out of 5. Yeah.
Alright, next we have 2-2 Naruto Taishin. If all your characters are Uma, this gets plus 2500 power and hand on core. So spin 9-5 hand on core. During your climax phase, when this is placed on stage by the effect of the standby CX, if you have 4 more Uma characters, you can sack the standby CX. If you do, stand this until the end of your opponent's next turn. This gets plus 1500 power. So with standby combo is 11k cross turn.
Not
Yeah,
Nino.
like the full field condition I think really sucks. As Jason just said, like not even close to Nino. I do think the full field condition is a problem, especially in bad games where like you can't like deploy enough guys to field. Not that big on attack. Would it be nice to hit 12k, but that's a dream at this point. I'm gonna say 2 out of 5. Like maybe some standby decks will still crush on this, which is fine. You have the bounce to hands as well. But the other standby combos just better, and maybe the other 2/2s like I think scale better as well. Whether it's the blue one or the other 2/2 we saw, which at least gives power from the back.
2 it is.
Yep.
Alright, 3-0 event, last card in red. If you do not have any
Oh my
Uma
God.
character, this cannot be played from hand. And perform the following 2 effects once each in any order. You can either draw one, you can draw one, and then you can discard 1 climax. You do salvage a climax. So it's a 3-0 that replaces itself in CX
It's
swaps.
this 3-0 climax swap. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it does replace itself, which is okay, I guess.
It's not
I'll give
okay.
2 out of 5.
Not okay.
Not okay.
Not okay.
1 out of 5.
All right, we're done with
It's
red.
Yeah.
Time for a
Can
second
we
beer.
zoom through blue?
Time for a second beer.
Okay. All right.
Another beer.
Nah, never mind. Let's zoom
Needs
through
it.
blue. Let's zoom through blue. Fuck this. We're zooming.
Yeah.
Zoom
Get all the
us.
horse cock out.
Wait, this is a girl or a guy?
That what?
This is a
It's
guy?
a guy, I think.
It's a
Yeah.
guy.
No! She's my
Gay.
favorite horse!
You're gay.
Betrayed. Yeah.
0-0 Daitaku Helios.
It's okay. It's June still.
When it's placed on stage from hand, you
Dude,
can pay
June!
1, discard 1. If you do,
Yeah.
check 3, add any card. And then when it's placed on stage from hand, you can shuffle 2 characters from the wing room into your deck. If you do, this does not suffer soul penalty when side attacking.
Your card.
Yeah. Yeah. Shuffle back. Grab some random stuff. Discard. It's okay. Let's just say 3 out of 5. If you need to shuffle cards, like it's fine. Grabs the CX. XD.
There's one card here that we'll really like to shuffle back. It's not this one. There's a Satono Diamond. When it's placed on stage from hand, if you have another Uma character, this gets plus 1500 power and a following ability. When this card attacks, look at the top of your deck, put on top or bottom of your deck. So it's 3-5 with that effect. And then when this card's battle points reverse, choose one of the other Uma characters, rest it, and move it to an empty back row slot.
Good clean. That's a good clean guy. I don't know why it has a random scry effect on
And it's
it.
because it doesn't get the +1 level like the other ones do. Like Meliodas or the one in the Capitals.
Scry's kind of sick.
That's true. I do like it. Yeah, let's just say 3 out of 5. You played in most most of this, I think. But not all of them.
Alright, 1-0 Majoru McQueen. Kachow. Then your turn, if you have another Uma character, this gets plus 3k power, and when it attacks, if you have the Pan CX in your climax area, and you have 2 more other Uma characters, they're the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 Uma character from among them, show it to your opponent at the hand, and send the rest to wing room. And if this card has a marker underneath it, choose 1 level 2 or higher character in your wing room at the hand.
Yeah, so it's a double plus if you inherit it. So
Marker.
basically, you convert the inheritance into a level 2 or higher card.
Yep,
Very grave.
exactly.
Pretty-
One of the payoffs. Yeah. I guess I'll go with the inheritance spiel right now. Cards like this where you plus with inheritance, it's like combining the card that you had inheritance with whatever card that you're comboing in or converting it to. So that's the general payoff of the whole thing. So yeah, given that, like, you can pretend it has the text of whatever card you're markering and then replaces it. So that's pretty neat. Not much selection with this one. Let's say 3 out of 5. There's support for pants, so it's cool. But yeah, that's about it.
3-2 Gold Ship. Then your turn, this gets plus 2k power, so it's 11k on turn. And when it's placed in stage from hand, you heal 1. And then this ability activates up to once per turn when it attacks. If you have the Pan CX in climax area, and this card has a marker underneath it, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is an Uma character or an event, stand this, and this turn this gets plus 1k power.
Free restander if you get
Yeah.
the top check.
Yeah. And yeah, you can fix the attack order with your look at twos. So whatever. It's fine. It's a pretty this is a pretty cheap restand, right? I think
extremely
I mean, it's basically
Yeah.
like a Dish 1, if you think about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like pre-Kone, I think is the only other one that had like a cheap or was it the Capo? One of those had a really cheap restand as well, I think. Or some set. It was also a top check. Maybe it was like
Project Sekai.
yeah, something like that. Maybe Idolmaster had one too.
Project
yeah.
Sekai.
Oh, fine, Project Sekai.
I literally play it.
Avatar.
No, I'm saying I'm pretty sure it's in another set as well, but whatever.
No,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
literally like the top check to restand. It's literally like ditch
Oh.
1.
Yeah.
gains on attack, top check, restand if it's a character or
Oh,
whatever.
so it's literally this card. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really cheap. Whatever. It's your payoff for pants. 3 out of 5.
Would you rather play a TD one? Cancel burn 3.
That one is really funny.
I like that card a lot.
Yeah.
All right, 0-0 Sakura
Chiyono.
Chiyono O. This card cannot be targeted by opponent's effects. When your character it has inheritance and it's a pay 1 tap salvage brainstorm.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's an inheritance brainstorm. It's the only one.
It is sick. I think, yeah, this is like 4 out of 5. It's probably the inheritance card in the whole set.
The inheritance card of all time.
I know, right?
He will play this, and then just for blue for your money counter that we saw very early.
Yeah.
For sure.
The hex proof is like so extra though. Like, why?
It's random. Randomly, it can come up as cool because you can deny tap counter.
Nice.
Like Steve.
All right, 1-0 Meijiro Dober. During your turn, if you're an Uma character, this gets plus 3 key power, so 6k during your turn. During your turn, this is placed on stage from hand with attacks. If there's a marker underneath it, choose one Uma character in your wave room, add the hand, and it's an inheritance. All good cards, all good effects.
All good effects. This is the one that Sam keeps talking about when he's like, yeah, the on-attack salvage.
Yeah. I think, yeah, this is the card where you have, the most payoff for inheritance, right?
Because the rest needs to reverse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so this just puts the card in your hand.
Exactly. So yeah, you convert whatever other inheritance card you had into whatever's in your graveyard. So like, it's great. I think this is probably one of the best payoffs for the set. In terms of having inheritance and doing something with it. I was kind of tempted to meme and make it a 5 out of 5, but like it actually doesn't do enough on its own. But this is the card I think that you use to convert inheritance into other stuff if you're not running like the 2-1 on reverse thing. Geez, if I don't give this a 5/5, I don't think I will for anything, but I don't want to. Nah, 4 out of 5.
Smooch, man.
I can't believe. Yeah, we're gonna have a set without any 5 out of 5s.
Smooch,
I
man.
cringe.
155 card, not one is a 5. Surely this one gets a 5. 2-1 Zeno Robroy. For each other Uma character, this gets plus 1 key power. So full board, she's 9/5. When it's placed on stage from hand, you have 4 more other Uma characters. Choose one Uma character in your wave room, send it to stock. And when this card's battle points reverse, you can sack the book CX. If you do, check 4, add 4 characters.
Wow.
Did they have early plays with this effect that just had to reverse, no CX combo?
It's check 4, add 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's one in there's one in Nietzsche.
Yeah, this is.
No, I think Nietzsche
check 4
had
add 2.
one.
That's a 3/2 though. That's an early play. Yeah, the 3/2 early play.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
I mean, it's really a 2-1
costless
climax,
2-1.
like
Basically
costless climax combo.
Basically a 2-0.
Yeah, pluses a lot.
Oh no!
Wait, no, it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, doesn't even need markers.
If only it was pants, they can play 6 pants to something.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Cringe.
Exactly. So yeah, I'll give it a 2/5 just for like, wow, you plus a lot. Oh, but too bad about the CX.
3-2 Yamanin Zephyr. If you have 2 or less CXs in your waiting room, this gets -1 level in hand. If you have 2 or more Uma characters, this gets plus 1500 power and hand encore. And when it's placed on stage from hand, check 3, add 1.
This is so close to the greatness that is Project Sekai. So close, but so far.
Cigar.
I feel like we've seen this card in this set, except it was in yellow or something. Am I going crazy?
No.
It's like very similar though, right? It also had
the early plays. The early plays we have seen are the bodyguard, the draw 2 drop 2 stock one, and the CB.
No, I could have swore there's oh no, it wasn't an early play, it was just a 3/2. Yeah, that was the one I thought that might be playable in standby. But actually this is just better because similar power also has Encore, and it's a real early play. Okay. Yeah, I guess whatever. It's okay. 2 out of 5.
Whatever, it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it like gets you CX maybe.
For 0-0 gold
Doesn't
chip,
go.
when your character check with a climax with 2 soul triggers, you may discard one Uma character. If you do, establish a character.
And yet her
Combo is a
combo with
pants.
pants.
And it's a tap south, check 4. I would tap south 4 card brainstorm, search brainstorm.
Sturge gang. Woo.
So you
Yeah.
play 8 standby or one of the stock soul top ends, one of the stock soul stuff. You can play this.
The stock soul is the TD combo. The stock soul. Have we seen a 3/2 stock soul combo? We've seen the 2 soul combo, the Sound Suzuka.
Yeah, we saw
Oh,
a
God.
stock soul level
Yo.
1, a 2 soul
There
level
you
3, and a stocks and 2 soul level 0, and a stock soul level 0.
We haven't seen this 2 soul level 0 yet.
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't
Oh,
seen 2 soul
God.
level 0 yet, but there is a
It
2
does
soul level 0.
exist. That's true. Is it good enough to actually play this card? Maybe not. 2 out of 5.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I think even a 2 soul combo, you'd rather have the check 3 brainstorm.
Word.
Yeah, probably.
Exactly.
Alright, 0-0 Major Ryan. When it's placed on stage from hand or sent from stage to waiting room, you can discard 1 climax of a pan trigger. If you do, check 5, add 1 Uma character. And it has inheritance.
This is a pretty good payoff for playing 8 pants. This card is pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fully agreed. 3 out of
I
5.
like the ball one in Azure Lane a lot. This one's just better.
Yeah,
On point and all
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
My
not the
favorite
5
card.
Cards, but I mean,
She has a fucking 5
Yeah.
head. Holy shit. She
Yeah,
looks
she
like
does.
she looks like Iori from Cinderella
Yeah,
Girls. Or no, not Cinderella. It's regular.
That's OG.
regular
Idol
OG,
Master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0-0 Sakura Bakushin O. When 2 Soul CX is placed in your climax area, if you have 2 more other Uma characters and another character in your front row center slot, you may perform the following effect. Search your deck for up to 1 Uma character, show it to your opponent, add a hand and shuffle your deck out first, then choose 1 character in your front row center slot. This turn it gets -1 soul and it's inheritance.
a pretty cool card.
Yeah, it's kind of weird it gives your own board -1 soul.
Only to your center.
Only to your center.
That's true.
Not your whole board.
So if you slam double
So-
this, you swing for like 3/1/3
Yeah, and you search,
into
which is
3
nice.
dudes, and you get 2 searches.
Yeah, which is very nice on first deck. I mean, it's super funny with the other stupid trigger 2 soul card, the gold chip. It's very neat. I'm not sure if it's worth it when you just have better support for pants. So I'll say 2 out of 5 because 2
Sorry,
soul is the
Kevin.
best CX in certain
All right.
some
Kevin,
regions.
my level 0 combo gets a 4 out of 5. Your level 0 combo gets a 2 out of 5.
My level
We are not
0
the same.
combo is 2 soul. 2 soul is S tier. It is.
You said you
Exactly.
can't. You said we can't make fun of that guy.
I'm saying it's
You're a
S tier.
hypocrite.
I'm saying it's
You're a
S tier. I'm
hypocrite.
not making fun of him. I'm saying it's S tier. 2 souls
You're
are
a
S tier.
fucking-
Disagreeing.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
2 soul level plusing combos are S tier.
Broken. Yeah.
Yeah.
You kill them and you plus.
True. 0-0 Nakayama Festa. When this is placed on stage from hand, build top card of your deck. If that card is an Uma character, this turn this gets plus 2k power. 4k on play in hit condition. When it's placed on stage from hand, mill 2, if you hit a climax, choose one of your opponent's front row character. This turn, it gets -1k power.
Wow.
Oh my god. 1 out of 5? I'm like, I don't know. I'm still whatever on these -1Ks. I guess it's fine. But bottom decking, I think it would be better. Ooh.
Alright, and then this is the actual best card.
Oh,
1-0
yes.
Major
Five
McQueen.
on 5.
Ciao. When it's placed on stage from hand, mill 6. If there's a copy of this card among them, draw 2. Bro, I played against one of my localist friend, and they had a Spider-Man brainstorm, and they hit 3 times in one game.
Yeah. Yeah, my local did that to me too. We were playing casuals, and literally every Spider-Man hit, I was just like, oh my god. You're so good.
Yeah. A 4 up in every deck, right? XD.
Yeah. If you get
Oh,
4 blue,
God.
4 up, it's free mill 6 with a potential draw
It's
2.
kind of nuts.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It is a
And you
reason
shuffle
to...
back. And
Yeah,
then you hit it, and you're like, oh, I'm so good. Draw two
yeah, still good at
cards.
this game. Yeah. Did anyone calculate the actual chance of like, hitting with this shit first deck?
100%. It's me.
Ah,
Yeah,
true.
just if you slam enough of them, it's 100%.
Exactly. Although ironically, the more you have to slam, the less likely you are to hit.
No, you always hit it. Doesn't matter. It only hits one. So you play two of these, and they both hit
Oh,
one.
that's true. That's
Hit
true.
or
Oh man,
miss. I
plus
guess it
4.
never miss, huh?
I'm gonna give this 2 out of 5, but I think it's super funny if you do manage to build a deck to play with this.
You don't need to build a deck. You just slam 4 and no.
True.
So assuming that this is the only card out of your deck,
Yep.
you have 3
Yep.
hits. You have a 33% chance to hit. Just slamming the
Ooh.
card blind.
There you go. Worth it.
Worth
Time will
it.
tell.
Assuming there's still 3 in your deck.
And you have shuffle. You can always
Yeah.
shuffle back. Goes
True.
decently small shuffle back.
Yeah,
Guaranteed
just
hit.
don't lose any to clock like your warehouses.
If it's like my warehouses, they'll always be in deck. 1-0 Major Bright. When it's placed in stage from hand, if you have 2 more other Uma characters, you can discard 2. If you do, draw 2, and it's inheritance.
Mhm.
Just do draw 2.
Just you draw 2.
CX.
Yeah.
Might be good, might be bad. Forky didn't see play, but we'll see. There's also an inheritance card though, so that means you can it's basically an event.
Exactly. I do hate that it's discard first. Originally when I saw this, I thought it was like draw 2, then ditch 2. But yeah, because as inheritance, it replaces itself with the other 1-0 I keep talking about. And yeah, you can use this to filter out, especially. Okay, so this is the thing about the standby 1-0 combo is you get a lot of like random cards in hand, so it might actually be worth playing this with that card just to like keep grabbing random cards in hand. Eventually, you'll hit something useful. XD, I love gotcha. Yeah, but it can dig for CXs, which is like randomly useful. And it is a ditch out for like standby. So I am trying to get a list specifically for standby because I don't think the other CXs need it. Yeah, just to make use of this card for better ditch outs. Especially if the Rico doesn't work out. This is my other alternative. And yeah, inheritance always good. I'll give it 3 out of 5 because I do think it's worth testing with.
Okay.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but whatever.
1-0 Satano Diamond. When it's taxed, reveal the top card of the deck. If it's a Uma character or an event, choose one of your character this turn gets plus 3k power.
Oh, it's like the Yui.
1-0. It can whiff. I guess it's fine to top check, but I'm not sure if anyone's playing this card specifically. 1 out of 5?
Decks and
There
random, true.
Yeah, exactly, Ragnarok.
1-0 Major Arden. If this has a marker underneath it and you have 2 or more other Uma characters, all your character in front of this gets plus 500 power and the following ability. At the start of your own card step, if you do not have any other rested character in front of you can pay 1 rest this. So it needs a marker to give 500
Ugh.
and Heart Encore. And you can rest this and give a character plus 15.
Okay, but then you give your Rice Shower Hard Encore, so then you can do it again the next turn.
True.
Or your special week.
True.
You're a spit.
Yeah.
You're
All the
spit.
Spitchin. Actually, I really don't like this card.
I don't like you.
That's fine.
I know, it feels bad. I guess, yeah, screw it. 1 out of 5. Feels bad.
You can have your pants combo that has a marker. Revive it so you can get a plus
That's
2 again.
True. That's true. Infinite.
Eat pants, baby. 1-1 Enos Fujin. 500 assist, level assist to Uma characters, and when your character's trigger checks a pants trigger, you can discard 1 card, check 2, add 1.
Pants support. Pants support. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's give it a 3 out of 5. Staple in the pants stack.
That's worse
Great
than
card.
it's worse than the Hard Encore.
I don't know about that one.
2-1 Tosin Jordan. Jordan.
It's just the Jodan, bro.
When you use this card as backup, you can pay 1, discard Uma character, sack a character. If you do, anti-change bomb to the bottom of your opponent. Anti-change counter your opponent's to the bottom of her deck. And it's a plus
Sick.
Daily
25.
anti-change. Pog.
The best,
yeah.
the second best anti-change counter.
Yeah.
After the one that will never get reprinted again.
I love Gochi XD. I do really like that bottom deck. Yeah, sending it to like hard to access zones is actually the best IMO. Yeah, I really like this. It's like highly efficient.
Yeah, it's a soul trigger.
Oh, there you go. The real reason. And it's a 2500 attacker. Pretty good.
And it's Uma Musume trait.
I know. Sick card. 4 out of 5. It's my favorite card to play at level 2.
True.
I love Amelia anti-change.
Yeah.
Amelia had the discard character. What was that? What was the thing? I don't Amelia could discard anything.
I think it was discard a character.
I can't remember. Oh wait.
It's been a really long time.
2-1 sweep. Tosho sweep.
Sweep.
Continuous. All your other character gets +1 key power. It has inheritance that can stock 1 after. And then you can tap this, check 2, rearrange.
Hell yeah.
That's so weird. This card stocks 1.
You know, you can play this in a standby. If you ever need stock,
Okay.
you can.
That's true.
Get
actually, yeah, you're right.
You summon this off standby. This is basically a +2 stock.
Wow.
You save a stock from playing her, and then it'll refund. It'll give you a stock after.
Yep.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
So yeah, it's basically a +2 stock if you play in standby.
All right, Sam, what do you think of this card?
3 out of 5. It works with the O-Burns, and it actually works with quite a few cards in this set where, like, yeah, you want information about the top of your deck to better inform attack order. I think it's, pretty solid. Probably best in standby, but you might see limited use in other decks.
Was there no 3/2 2K assist? It wasn't.
I have no idea.
No, it was only 2 level 3s in front.
All right, next we got the dude. 2/2
Daitaku Helios.
Daitaku
Your favorite dude.
Helios. During your opponent's turn, for each Uma character, this gets +1k power, so during your opponent's turn, it's 11k. And when this is placed on stage from hand, you have 4 more other Uma characters. You may put the top card of your deck into stock. And when this direct attacks, choose 1 Uma character in your waiting room, you may send it to stock.
Defensive cock.
Defensive cock.
Yeah. I do love stock charging. Okay, so like I think if you do manage to get direct attacks, with this, then you can do that stupid pay to heal shenanigans. So that might be a payoff there.
So we play the standby combo that spawns is what you're saying.
No, just like getting these out randomly and then
No. So you play the combo that spawns it.
Oh wait, there's a combo that spawns this.
Pants combo.
You'll see it next. It'll come out right next. Will you rate this one?
Yeah.
Will you rate this one?
Okay, I'm actually dumb. I didn't realize there was a combo for that. So silly me. Yeah, it is funny in standby, but I guess it has another combo too.
It's not a good combo. It's not a good
combo. Oh no.
Like top decks your opponent's character and then spawns this.
Oh.
So it opens the lane to give you the stock charge.
That's so cringe. Okay, I'll give it a 2 out of 5 because I think it's okay in standby, but oh no.
Here we go. Majiro Palmer. When this is placed on stage from hand, if you have another Uma character, choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve it. You can either A, heal 1, or B, pay 1. If you do, draw 1 and then play the 2/1, the 2/2 we saw earlier from hand. And then when the Pan CX is placed in Climax area, if you have 4 more other Uma characters, you can discard 1 card. If you do, you choose one of your opponent's characters, send it to the top of their deck. And you know what people have said on Twitter?
What?
Because this is not required to be in the front row. You can top deck 4 cards. And swing for 4.
Guaranteed kill.
That's really
XD.
funny.
Oh god. Just need infinite hand to pull it off. This is yeah, worst laser, I guess. XD. Hmm. Actually, how much damage can Fate Laser pull off? Whatever.
Huh?
Doesn't
It's
matter.
What do
six.
you
It's
mean,
6. It's
Fate
burn
Link?
6. It's burn 6.
Yeah.
So
No,
3,
yeah.
6, burn 6, or something like that.
You can never laser somebody anyway because you can't. You have no vent. You're just stacking
Oh,
cards.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Fuck that. Okay, so yeah, back to this card. I really don't like it. I mean, maybe someone will meme hard with it, but yeah, for now, I'll just throw it in as a 1 out of 5 because it comes out too late.
You know how you get panned for it?
Tell me, Kevin, your secret sauce.
McQueen.
Mmm, true. It's all blue. It's all coming together.
It's all blue now. Alright, 0-0 Major Palmer. Again. When it is placed on stage from hand, middle 2, if you hit a climax, this attempt any of your opponent's next turn, this gets plus 3k power. So it'd be 3-5 cross turn. At the start of your climax phase, choose one of your Uma characters, this turn gets plus 1500 power.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, 1 out of 5.
Alright, we're
Let's
keeping
go.
one off, gotta turn it off. Alright. 0-0 KS Miracle. During your turn, all your Uma character gets plus 500 power, and an act, pay 1, rest 2, real top. If it's an Uma character or event, added hand.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 out of 5.
Smoch.
I know.
0-0 Ines Fujin. When it's placed on stage from hand, this turn gets plus X power. X is equal to the number of your other Uma character times 1k. And during this card's battle, when damage you take is cancelled, you can return it to the hand.
No.
Yeah, exactly. 1 out of 5. The yellow inheritance card is just better. Let's keep going.
1-0
Wow.
Zenner Robroy. When it's placed on stage from hand, this turn, this gets plus 3k power, so 6k on turn. 6k on play, and when this card's battle points reverse, you can pay 1 if you do draw 1.
No.
Yeah, 1 out of 5.
Wait,
There's the
this-
pad card that just makes me like with this card. And it's like, damn, this sucks.
Yeah.
1-0 Tosin Jodan. Your turn, for each of your Uma characters, it's plus 500 power, so it's 5k your turn. And when this card's battle points reverse, choose one of your other Uma characters, you can return it to hand. Cost is
Oh,
plus
it's like
1.
it made Asuna with a plus. It's crazy.
Yeah, fancy. I guess 2 out of 5. Maybe sometimes you want to bounce something back. Getting the reverse is a pain though. It's only like
You
5K.
can bounce back your pants also because you don't want it to die.
True.
1-0 Major Dober. When your other Uma character attacks this turn, this gets plus 2k power. So 2 other characters attack, it's 8k.
Wow. 1 out of 5.
Oops. I almost deleted the 1, sorry.
It's gone forever.
1-1 Sweep Tasho. When you just place the stage of hand, choose one of your opponent's front row character. This turn gets minus 1k and is a Adachi. Bomb deck Adachi.
Or in the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like literally one of those cases where it's just throwing random effects together because like you're getting rid of something hard, moving something, but also like why the minus power in another lane?
Because you
It's-
want to
it's
get rid
still
of
doing
2
0.
things!
True. Yeah, or pop the zeros. Wow. I mean Bob deck is cool. 2 out of 5. Maybe it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
2-1 Serious Symboli. When it attacks of the character across is 3 or higher, this turn just gets plus 6k power and plus 2 so. Jason, this is a blue card. This is not green.
Oh, it's fucking blue. I thought it was green. Damn. It's even better.
I know, right? The good color.
Damn, green just actually fucking sucks ass.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
3 soul. That's pretty sick. But I feel like yeah, your early plays are good enough in this set, like CV specifically. That yeah, whatever. 2 out of 5. Maybe someone just like swinging for 3. Yeah, it's sick.
Sick.
So
2-1 Nakayama Festa. Then your turn, for each other Uma character, this gets plus 1k power, so full board she is 11-5, and when this card's battle point is reversed, this turn that character cannot use Encore.
Yeah, 1 out of
11-5
5.
anti-encore.
Yeah,
Hmm.
not as good as Connie.
True.
3-0 event. If you're 2 or less Uma characters, this cannot be played from hand. Rest one of your Uma characters. You may pay cost. If you do, check 11. Check up to 11. Choose up to one Uma character. Place it on stage in any slot.
Gotcha, then.
Send the rest of
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is this
3-0
even...
though?
My local
Yeah,
association
exactly.
is to cheat out cards for stock. If basically Naruto Brian, your standby, the only one that doesn't require to have a marker. That's the problem with this one. It doesn't activate inheritance.
Oh yeah, it goes from deck.
Yeah, that's actually like kind of crippling to it. This is so sad. I'm gonna give this I want to say 1L5 because like if you're gonna play I don't know. I think most of the good finishers are just like ones that use markers, so like I don't know if this is worth it. If it was 2-0, that would have been super dank.
Okay, but you have a 2-0 version. It just doesn't check 11. It checks 1.
I know, right?
That's the one pull Andy. The guy who gets a 5-star off of one pull.
Oh, true. That's sick. Just be better.
1-1 event. Choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve it. You can either salvage a character or search a character.
Wow. Variety.
Oh god. I mean, it is a search. 2 out of 5. Maybe someone uses it. Getting it to hands is a pain though. Whatever.
2-0 event. All players mill 3. If the number level 1 or lower character is sent to your waiting room by this effect is greater than the number level 0 or lower character sent to your opponent's waiting room by this effect, you can draw 1 and then you can send this to stock. So the 2-0 stock plus 1 stock and it can maybe go net.
Oh god. I forget what set this is from. This card is pretty bad though.
Yeah.
There's one in
There's one in Summer Pockets. There's one
Summer Pockets is much better. Because of the salvage too.
Yeah, selective. Oh, can I like... Yeah, this is another card where I wish we could go below 1 out of 5. Give it the lowest rating possible. Yeah.
Alright, promos. It's like 4 promos and then we're done.
Oh, thank god.
Then after 3 hours. 3-2 Mr. CB on play, heal 1. On reverse, pay 3, discard 1. If you do, burn 2, and then look at the top of your deck and put a top or bottom of your deck.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can use this, get the reverse, and then it's confirmed top check for your
Your Yoba?
Your Yoba.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's sick.
Well, you don't you maybe confirm it. Unless it's bad, then you have to bottom deck it. And you're like, oh well.
Yeah. RNG again, 2 out of 5. It's fine.
Gives you another chance at your Beakyburn. Or Yoburn. 1-0 Symboli Rudolph. This is also a box topper PR. This ability activates up to once per turn. When you use an act, this turn this gets plus X power. X is equal to the number of your other Uma characters times 500. Then this you can rest one of your Uma characters this turn. This gains one ability. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, you may send that character to bottom of your opponent's deck.
Oh, it's an act for itself. That's crazy.
Yeah. So it can be a 7k bomb decker, basically, by resting a character. With full board.
In green.
In green.
Yeah. Oh, a green card. I guess 2 out of 5. Like if you somehow manage to get green cards in your deck, then yeah, sure. Go off.
This is for the 15th anniversary promo. There was a special week. It started clock's phase. If it's standing, you can rest this. If you do, mill 1. If that card has the same name as the character on your stage, send it to stock.
Spicy.
1 out of 5? Is this playable? No, right?
Unless you're playing. Oh fuck! You can't even play Highlander. You need to play a deck where
max out on 4 of.
Yeah, you need to play a deck where you don't. You're playing like
4 of every single card.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Including 4 of itself. PR 1-0 Thanos. This is a magazine PR.
Yeah.
When this card is placed on the stage from hand, this turn this gets plus 1500 power, so 6k on turn, and when it's attacks, you can discard 1. You lose, bounce one of your other characters back to hand.
Wow, it's a 1-0 made Asuna. I don't think it'll see more play than a 0 made Asuna, but
yeah, 1 out of 5. Just because like I don't think it synergizes with any other green cards, unless I missed one. Then maybe 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5. But yeah, for now, 1 out of 5.
Oh, and we are finally done. Holy shit, I can't wait to do this again with Dengeki Bunko.
God.
Oh my god.
Bro, where's my like 3-2 power or like other really good cards
Nope.
and like commons and
You just get a bunch
uncommons?
of good. You just get a bunch of good cards. I'm
All
sorry.
right, Mr.
Oh,
Samuel Kim, for your
that's
final
me.
task. Give your
Right.
final opinion on the set and rate it out of 5. The set as a whole.
All right. Um, I know I didn't give anything 505, but like I actually think the door list and standby lists are like pretty solid. So I'm actually gonna give it a 4 out of 5. But I've been out of the JP scene since Assault Lily was around, so like I'm not too comfortable with the current meta of like crazy pad and CSM decks running around. Given that though, like
Yes, it's not
I
meta.
do. Oh, okay. Oh, well,
Yeah,
there
no,
you go
so
then.
like,
Yeah. Let's see though. But yeah, I think like having a standby deck with access to stock so is pretty
stock
dank,
swap.
and stock swap, yes, sorry. Stock swap is pretty dank, and yeah, it's like, shittier Nino top end and has a really cool 1-0 that like could plus a lot. And inheritance, I think, is like very interesting. It's a little bit
Yeah.
underpowered, but yeah, the ability to convert the cards, I think, is pretty cool. You're saying, Jason?
No, I was saying
Yeah.
this set just has cool cards.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, the twin turbo, very funny. The level 0 combos are like very solid as well. So like I think um this is probably like better off, I think, than like Azure Lane, which actually did see like some pretty decent results, I believe, earlier this year. And late last year. Might have just been because the cats are broken, but deck was solid. And I think yeah, this set is probably stronger than that. So we might be able to see some like good results. But yeah, otherwise, I think it's like definitely playable. And yeah, a lot of different options. So if you do buy a playset at everyone's favorite Japanese Weiss Schwarz shop, Nova TCG, then yeah, can build a bunch of decks with it and have some fun.
That
Mhm.
sounds good. Is there anything in particular you need to be aware about if I sit across from this deck?
Ooh, I guess like if you're able to like remove if they ever do commit inheritance cards to the front, if you just hard remove them like the coin flip, then yeah, that's very good. Otherwise, it doesn't do, I guess, like yeah, the right shower top end. Just be careful what top end you're facing. Like that one requires reverses, so you might be able to play around that. There's the bodyguard cards, which like yeah, hard removal might be useful. There's like not really any hexproof they can give to it. And otherwise, the standby deck, um, it's yeah, it actually does push generally quite a bit of damage due to the twin turbo, but otherwise, yeah, if you just take apart its board, it has to rely on whatever optional 1-0s that it ran to like trying to recover back into being able to use the finisher. But you can't run away with the game because it does have the stock swap. So I think that's the advantage there that you'll have to play around and yeah, can't just build like 15 stock and out compress them. Uh, but yeah, otherwise there's like nothing really oppressive with the set. Like it has decent reach. It's not gonna have super explosive finishers, but it's generally just quite solid and has the tools to be able to like slam CXs almost every turn. Because of the brainstorms, because of the ditch two draw twos, etc., etc. So yeah, generally just solid. Yeah, but there's no like key things that you can defend yourself against. And yeah, just be cognizant that yeah they have access to money counter and mm, I think that's it. Like yeah, efficient anti-change counters. Anything else I think that I missed?
Nope. Should be
I think
fine.
you're good.
We're almost
Yep.
at 4 hours, it seems.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Jesus
we
Christ.
lost some time because of the stream crashed.
We didn't lose that much time on that.
Well, I mean, we
Yeah.
started at 6:30. It's
Yeah.
10.
I
It's
think I
almost
Yeah.
spent too much
10:30.
time on yellow. Oof.
Well, we talked a lot too, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wonky. Oh well.
All right. With
Sorry,
that being
guys.
said, thanks to our sponsors, Weiss Tea Time gave us a new image and provides these
Yeah.
slides every time we do this show. Check out their website.
Yep.
They have translation and top index and ruling articles. Thank you to
Yeah.
Nova TCG, best place in North America to buy Japanese products. Thank you to Jason for showing up for his long ass
Of
stream.
course.
Thank you for Mr. Samuel Kim for being our ghost and joining us in this endeavor.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, I should probably do my shoutouts real quick, I guess.
yeah, as I was about to say, any shoutouts you want to
Yeah.
give, go ahead.
Sure.
Floor is yours.
Yeah, Toronto Weiss Schwarz community. Thanks so much for putting up with me and my old man ways. So yeah, and Brian as well, always a great pal, and everyone else in the community. Kevin, Roy, Brandon, all you guys are great. And yeah,
Brian sucks.
oh what?
Huh? Nothing.
Oh no,
Huh?
I was just gonna say yeah, and thanks for having me, guys. Like yeah, it's always great to have content in the White Shorts community, small community, but like it's like yeah, very important to like get these things out there, and show people what they can do with these sets and decks, and just have fun.
All right, sounds good. All right, guys, get ready to come join us in how many weeks from now?
3.
Like 3.
That's 4 weeks.
Oh,
Come
Sure.
join us in 4 weeks when we're back here again with not a set that will take almost 4 hours because it's a normal 100 card set, not a 150 card set. We have a special guest for Spy X Family, so come watch that one too.
spicy.
We'll probably do more streams throughout
Try to.
the 4 weeks because I am no longer a Lost Ark addict.
A Lost Ark addict.
We'll probably do some Weiss game, some Shadowverse game, discussing about Weiss Schwarz.
Shadow by
Not
Tanoshi.
discussing about Shadowverse. Because
Shadow by
I don't know anything about
Tanoshi.
Shadowverse. Maybe we'll do
You can learn.
yeah,
learning
Jason
Shadowverse
teaches me how to play Shadowverse stream. Except I'll probably be taught by my locals tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll learn you'll know how to play. The game's pretty easy, so
Yeah,
I played a mobile game, so yeah. Alright, I know
Yeah,
the
you're fine.
gist of it.
same thing.
Alright, with that being said, anything else you want to say, Sam?
Just once again, yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, excited to actually test out the decks. Was hoping to do that this weekend, but yeah, we'll see.
Let me know if you want to test on stream. I'll hook you up.
Ooh, that sounds
Alright.
pretty dank.
With that being said, goodbye, guys.
Good night.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Cheers.